back on Make the booty bounce on the dance floor.
What's going on, ladies and gents? This is Ryan, otherwise known as Big Smelly, and I'm back behind the reins tonight. I present to you Shadows for the first time on a stream, so get excited for that. We have some Pro-Am racing action coming at you tonight at Nürburgring. We have the currently top 16 Pro-Am drivers who will be battling out in a modified sprint session. So we have a 12-minute qualifying coming up, followed by a 20-minute sprint, and then a 40-minute race after that. As always, I'm joined in the booth by Rob Jacques, Dave Hill, and then later on, Dave Hassar. What's going on, gents? How are we doing?
Hello. Just
Hey,
ready to
Ryan.
get this underway.
Let's go to the track. Here we go. All right. Let's see here.
Good morning to JP in the chat.
Morning, morning. How you doing? Who's on their outlap right now? We got Austin Carpenter. Hello there, Jay. How are we doing?
Jay, the only driver, has been just sitting patiently.
Oh, yeah.
It's been so long. How you doing, Jay?
He was so lost 2 weeks ago with no ASMR.
I know it. I tried to do it as much as I could over the little chat channel there, but found out that it was kind of difficult to send whispers.
This was a random stream I saw. Oh, it was a 24-hour Le Mans pirate stream on Twitch. Saw Jay, the only driver. I was like, oh, what a small world. Like, here we are.
Yep. We're back.
Cross lovers.
We're back. We're here.
Hey, look at those shadows, man.
It's crispy. Crispy boy.
Yeah, we're
So-
at the finals.
What can we expect tonight? Top drivers. Who should we be keeping an eye out for? Do we have any sleepers?
Well, I mean, in practice, Hilligans was doing pretty well in the Nissan,
Hmm.
and I think Rob was saying that car was doing pretty well in the EU split.
Yep.
I feel like we could kind of keep an eye out for the normal folks: Fabiano, Sansano, Carpenter.
Yep.
Ike guy probably will have pretty strong showing.
There may be some upsets, and which could lead to some surprise winners, or just general finishers, because that's what happened in the EU.
It's very true. You never know what can happen.
In the pro split for AP, there was definitely some elbows out action. In the second race, I believe.
Yeah, it did get pretty spicy there at the end.
I feel like Nürburgring is a good track for elbows out.
There are a few key parts of the track that just invite sends the missed braking points.
We've got Jay in the chat saying, what about the AM car might surprise some? I think he forgot to change his badge. But yes, I agree.
Well, he is listed as the AM winner for the blue split.
Hmm.
Yeah, he is.
So I wonder, I'm surprised they didn't up his badge. But regardless, Speedy Boy there.
Probably be next season.
Yeah, to JP's point.
Maybe
Go
they
ahead,
wanted
Dave.
maybe they wanted him to have a target. They'd be like, "Oh, look at this AM driver.
Yeah.
Take him out."
There's no hazing.
Jet
Get that
racing.
Frizza guy. So when we
Right,
were
you
looking
got
at top times in practice, we saw a few 53s, and I would say average were about 54s. So we'll have to see
Yeah.
what the guys pull out here today.
53 is the psycho times. 53 is just the really good times.
The psycho times.
Yeah.
So we got Austin Carpenter coming around for his first lap. 155. A little bit of room for improvement. I'm sure we'll see that time knocked down here in the next few laps.
Speaking of aliens, you see the OOR Mars logos that Moloch was teasing us with on the AC channel.
Yeah, that in Antarctica.
Yeah, Antarctica
Yep.
coming to a season near you.
I did see that. That was pretty good. Alright, so we still
Yeah,
got time.
Jay. Yeah, Jane chat mentioning the Porsche. This is a pretty good one for the Porsche, as long as you don't go a little too hard on the curbs like the Schumacher S's. It's been a little treacherous for them.
Isn't the Porsche always treacherous though, to a certain degree?
Yeah, it does come to territory. You can just, omit about 100 feet from your braking distance, which can have mixed results with other cars around you. No, it is Philippa. I think I know a little bit about cars.
It's not that treacherous. It is a fun car. Kicks your ass, but it is a fun car. See what Gabriel Marsan can pull out right here as he crosses the finish line. .155.1. Move up a few positions. So with the Pro-Am class that we have here, Fabiano has a 54.5 I think we may see a 54 flat, close to it, or a high 53.
I think we'll probably get 3s.
54.5 by Michael Louie. How close is that right now? Best time, so top is a 54.5, and then 400ths away. Michael Louie from Bruno Fabiano.
Still got time for what, 2-3 laps?
Yeah, depending where the guys are on the track right now. So for Thiago, at this point, 3 laps, as long as he stays out there. Should be interesting tonight, though, with the breakup of Pro-Am and Pro. Ideally, time should be very familiar from top to bottom without too much differential.
Yeah,
It's been
I think
great
you're right.
racing. Go ahead, Dave.
I was just gonna say, with everybody here, a little bit closer in skill level than the normal sprint race. Hopefully, we'll see some pretty close racing.
Yeah, it has the vibe of like the IROC races, where there's like 10 cars on track, and they're all pretty much equal skill-wise. So it just makes it really tight racing. It's just a really interesting vibe compared to the regular season races.
Good change up, though, and this is the first time that we'll be using the modified sprint tonight, right? No. We've done the 20-minute, 40-minute in the past. I was getting it mixed up with last season.
Yeah, we're just changing the qualifying time and the first grid amount, I think.
Yes. Yep, correct. Yeah, we don't have any Lambos.
I think they only had like 2 or 3 total.
Matty boy?
For the whole. Well, there was Maddie in the blue splits, and then I think it was Takis Weeks and somebody else in the red split. But I think there were only 2 in the red split. So
Yeah, so Briscoe should be racing in Pro, so he's in the Lambo.
Trevor just had a
Fun.
slapper of a lap. He slides right into provisional pole right now with the 54.4. Keep going, Rob.
Now, there are a few Hondas in the Pros who are SVP'd, so stick around, J-Rock.
I feel like I'm going to be a broken record here, but I know we've said it pretty much every race. But Hilligans, coming up from the rookie season or rookie series last season, really impressive. I mean, that guy must have been putting in some serious work. He's done really well this season.
Yeah, absolutely. And Cameron Sansano says, nope, I'll take pole right now as he crosses the line with a 54.3. And he moved up just about 12 positions there, right behind Dave Hassar, who also improved on his last lap.
Yeah, back to sleeper talk from earlier. Yeah, Hilligan gets my vote for sleepiest. Is that a compliment, sleepiest?
Sure.
In our terms, it is.
Look at Sensano. You didn't win yet, buddy. I do donuts.
See how his teammate fares as he crosses the line here. P10, does he increase? No, he'll stay the same. Who will get hit by the
Jerome.
commentator's curse?
I think I want a carpet bomb. What do you guys think? Can we just get everybody?
Yeah, all drivers are going to have the best race that they've ever had tonight.
Yeah, Pro-Ams, everyone's had such a great season. The times they're putting in are so good across the board. Except for the
we're
car.
gonna have no incidences. Clean first lap. Nobody's gonna get taken out in the first turn.
Yep.
Just
Audi
get it all
Tings
out
will
there.
become a ting of the past.
Yeah. Yeah, people are gonna they're just gonna forget what that even is.
Adrian Bourdon increases his position to P8 with a 54.7. Rob, take it away.
Yep, everyone's just doing so good. I love us. Look at us.
Who'd have thought?
Who would have thought, huh?
Varnes was able to jump up into P2 with a 154.4. Not bad.
Not bad at all. Dave will retain
like-
his position.
Right
Good.
now, the top 10 are in the 54s, and then 11 through 16 are all in the 16 are all in the 55s.
Maybe I was a little
So,
ambitious with pro-am.
Very consistent though. Like it, there's very little time separating all of them.
A little off track there in Sector Dos. Let's go on board with Michael Louis.
I feel like you should have mixed in German instead of Spanish. What's Spanish or what's German for two? Zwei?
Ein, zwei, drei, yeah.
Yeah.
Ja.
Sectors by.
Ja, Sector 2, ja. As we roll up to the Coca-Cola curve.
This is how we start the YouTube takedown.
And we're done.
Sorry about your channel, Mullock.
Oh, jumping up into P3, not bad.
Yeah, not at all. Let's go ahead and jump on board with Cameron Sensata.
Now
Go ahead.
seeing him drive the Audi, do you miss it, Ryan? Do you
I
get-
miss it. The Audi could fart on its way past me and I would miss it. Like, oh, it smells like home.
It's just nostalgia and warm blanket.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm gonna get me one of those.
Did we already cover that Carpenter took P1 for now?
Yeah.
We did not say that, but that is sensational.
I thought he
54-3.
Sansano coming around the final turn.
Yep.
Is he gonna take it? No! Did he? It looked like he let up.
Maybe he prefers the inside. Does he line up? Where does he line up on the grid? For P2.
That is a good question. Looks like Aloy Aikai will retain his position there, and we are going to move into race 1.
Some yodeling. Oh no. Can either of you guys yodel? Jay wants some yodeling.
Let me get some more bourbon in me, and then we'll give it a shot.
Well, do we have to?
JP
You don't gotta give him everything.
seconds on the left.
We're men of the people. For the people. Dave, let's go ahead, and when I can click the screen, there we go. All right.
Oh
Right
yeah,
up
look
through
at
our
that
top 10.
Look at that free cam action. Look at all that. Look at all those shadows.
We got reflections. Look, you can see the stands. You can see it in his helmet. Oh, I'm so
Oh, my
excited.
goodness.
I never seen so much clarity.
Ducky
You can do
says
is
that if
sell your
you
kidney
start
for-
yodeling, Ryan, he's gonna call the cops.
We'll
I
see
don't know
about
why he's
that.
gonna call the cops, but
Whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the police.
do you guys think the Alpine is gonna finally put in a clean lap this race?
No,
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
there's no way. All right,
Also,
let's
you know,
curse somebody. Let's curse somebody. No, let's not do that. But let's see.
There's a chance they could do a straight line between sessions. There's a chance. Maybe we can finally get the koozies.
Chance.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it too.
You know someone's gonna
Dude, what-
yeet it right into the grass.
What if Mullick has been the safety car driver all along, and that's why there's never been a straight line.
The master plan.
Yeah.
What do we think is going to be the safety car next season?
I want to see the Janetta.
Yeah?
I think they were talking about it on streams. I don't think they're going to go GT4.
Really?
But they didn't have anything concrete. So they were like speculating the Rex or Porsche Cup. Just anything that's not actually running, so it could even be the Jag.
Yeah, that's fair. I would even think maybe the KTM. And you said that, right?
I said the Janetta, but the KTM I think would be pretty cool.
Right, Rob, which one did you say?
The Rex,
Okay.
Gallardo.
Potentially.
Is there such a thing as a reasonably priced 3080 Ti?
No. It's like a unicorn.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think that's a mythical creature at this point.
Yeah, reasonable is half one of your kidneys.
It's reasonable. I only need one. That's okay.
You just roll back, right? No. That's...
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go with Mr. Ike Guy. Curious to see what he can do in the race tonight. He's shown that he's had pace.
Is he your pick?
He is my pick.
She's your curse.
He is my pick. He is not my curse.
I'll pick Trevor.
Going with Trevor Hilligans?
Yeah,
I'll go.
He's my pick and my curse.
Oh shit.
I'll
I
go
feel like
David Starr. He's my champion.
Our PIC.
So when he jumps on, we can tell him you cursed him.
Yeah, I can apologize and then quickly sign out.
Hey Dave, sorry I picked you in my
Dave.
curse. Bye.
Bye.
You're sorry.
What the hell? I just heard that. Sorry if that was really
What
loud
was
over
that?
stream. Did you hear that?
What's
I heard-
that?
I don't know. Apparently there's hunters on the grounds of Nürburgring.
It sounded like an actual like gun for starting a race or something.
You had that before on one of your streams.
Dude, this happened. It's something with every 3 streams or something, we get a gunshot. No clue why it happens. And we're green! We got a Merc going off onto
Oh
the
my
left
gosh.
side. We're almost going 4 wide as we hit turn 1. We've got the Bentley leading the pack, followed by Mercedes and an Audi. Let's see if we can get it pretty clean. I said the C word. I said it. I said clean. Everybody gets through. Still going. We're on board with Michael Louie. Let's go to the cockpit. Getting a bit squirrely. He's got a few teammates that are also battling him out here. Do we have a car off in the back? No, we're good. Everyone's still racing. A little bit of door jamming there. Go ahead, Rob.
Get a second. Read the chat.
I'm sorry, Cam.
Yeah, we're sorry. Clip that. Clip that. Don't even care about a race.
Oh, all right. Let's get back to the race. Excuse
nice
Cam's
formation
pants.
lap.
Apologies.
So we had Dag jump in chat. He's going to go with Hussar as well.
All right, cool. Oh,
Oh, we got an Audi.
Which one's that?
Michael Louie.
The only Audi.
Oh
The
no.
What went wrong? I missed it.
Everything. He's got the bouncing bonnet. Hold
I
on.
don't think he's the only Audi.
Let's go ahead and rewind this.
Oh, there's two
Oh, yeah.
two Audis. My bad.
BS.
Ooh.
Yeah, he just got added. And the Porsche in the back also went up. Yes, but doesn't look like it hit the wall.
What's Hussar doing all the way at the back?
Hold on. Why is this not working?
What is happening here?
There we go. All right, and we're back. That was user error. All right, and Michael Louis is going to go ahead and stop in the pits because his car can't go over 200 miles an hour now.
Hit like, or we get more gunshots. Welcome to America.
This is America.
We like our races loud and our guns shoot.
Brian, don't you live in like a residential area? What's with all the gunshots?
Yeah, it gets pretty ghetto on Thursday nights. Sorry, everyone.
They're just
Out of
excited
their
for the
mind.
race.
They're just hunting deer. It's all over the place. Everyone's like, "Hey, you want to eat, boy? Yeah, I'll eat. All right, deer." Poof. That's what you heard. You heard dinner. Philippa says I need drone skills. Yes, well, teach my mouse to work with the computer because it wouldn't link in with ACC.
Excuse lessons.
Kiss my ass. Anyways, Austin Carpenter is still leading the pack.
Yeah, it's not a breakaway yet, but he's definitely being a Bentley.
It's Tequila Thursday. That's why you heard the gunshots. Bingo. So we got the Mercs. With the exception of Gabriel Marsan, who's in P9 right now, but they are fairly deadly at the pointy end here. Does that surprise you? Oh, we got one off. Who went off? What happened? We lost one.
Fabiano, I think, went off. Yep.
Yeah, it looks like he just dropped back a tiny bit, but he did definitely go off the track. Let's see.
I think he went. Yeah, he lost one spot.
Cameron Sansano
Dave,
poking
do you
his
have
nose.
the penalty page handy?
Oh yeah, let me switch back over to it. Let's see, we've got Alves had a collision on lap 1, 10-second penalty. Let's see, stop and go 30 for Louis. That's probably what's speeding in the pits.
That,
Yeah.
yes.
I think so. Yeah, because they're just changing it right now. 205.
Because he did have his little pit stop after he became well acquainted with the wall. The
Now,
battles
Dag,
do
don't-
happen now.
Don't be hating on the Mercedes too much.
It's kind of hard after the season he had.
I know. I don't think he'll ever drive it again.
Yeah, you'd pay him to get back in that car.
Man is baptism by fire.
So we're like, Dag, we've got this Mercedes for you. No, thank you.
I'll pass.
In the bin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's the logo with 3 spokes? Yeah, nah. I'm good.
And what?
Littering and Hilligans. In the Nissan!
He is. Cansano is just driving the hell out of that car, though. You see him through that chicane?
Yeah, he whipped it right through. Letting Carpenter know that he's not going to back down, and he'll be there for the remainder.
I feel like that's to be expected from Sansano. I feel like he had a pretty good season in the Mercedes. Let's see what he was at. Points-wise, he was P10.
P10 overall, it's...
Thing at it.
P10, he had 2 podiums, 6 top 10s. And let's look at Mr. Carpenter. Carpenter had 1 podium finish, 10 top 10s, and is in P6 in the blue split.
JP, 3 prongs, just like the Devil's Fork. Coincidence? I think not. They are in red.
Sounds like confirmed.
Can confirm.
But is it cam-firmed?
He's still in the bathroom.
He's cleaning up. He'll be back with us in a few.
Yeah, he's still cleaning up from your gunshot.
Yeah, this is America. Got Chris Frizzer right behind Adrian Bourdon in the Ferrari. See if he can make some moves here. So I think hands down the toughest turn on this track would be the Schumacher S.
I agree. That one always gives me a lot of trouble.
But then again, coming up on this turn right here, the final chicane before the start-finish line, also incredibly difficult if you tap any of those enormous sausage curbs. That'll upset any car, regardless of what you drive.
Yeah, that runoff grass to the left, seen a lot of action. Split so far.
Overall, though, pack is sticking together fairly well. The fastest lap of the session so far is a 54.6, and that is by Mr. Austin Carpenter. Oh, we have some disagreement in the chat. The chicken is scarier. All right.
I kind of hate the Schumacher S more than the chicane, just because I always lose a lot of time in this when I take it, because I always got to let up a bit.
It is something, if you don't know what you're doing over the Schumacher S, that is certainly the toughest turn. But to everyone's point in the chat, the chicane is always a roll of the dice. The RNG chicken.
I think with the chicane, I almost always come out too far on the right, and I feel like it's easy to mess up. But the S's always get me. With the chicane, I can at least get it most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that uphill braking zone, so you can make it pretty late.
Yeah, I agree with Dag. It's no Imola chicken, but Imola chicken is 100% RNG chicane. That is a roll of the dice every single time that you go over it. That is a scary chicane. Scariest overall, hands down, among all of the maps or tracks.
Well, I think Imola in general is your kryptonite, Ryan.
I think it's the drivers, not the track.
It's your cricket.
Yes, it's my noisy cricket.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. So Cameron Sansano, as he was crossing the start-finish line, he was about 4/10 behind Austin Carpenter. So it looks like he's starting to catch up a little bit each lap. And with 9:38 remaining, we likely have about 5 to 6 laps remaining.
Yeah, I think Austin's got his work cut out for him to stay in front of him.
Yeah, it's not the hardest thing to do in the Bentley. You just got to exist.
Just be yourself.
Just be yourself. Just take it easy. He definitely has the pace.
Keith Briscoe's calling and he's saying Sansano will pass him. Maybe Briscoe's gonna be the next one to curse somebody.
Hey, it didn't come from us. And then to answer your question before, Keith, it looks like you said, have you all taken bets yet? And yeah, we've passed out some friendly curses to everyone on the track here. We said it was going to be the best race ever. Michael Louis fortunately found that out on lap 1. But aside from...
You could just say it's because he's driving an Audi. We didn't curse him.
No, we said we were going to abolish Audi things, and then the Audi gods had to smite someone, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns out it's not up to us. It's weird.
Next thing you know, my power's going to go out, and they're going to say Audi things in the sky. Echo throughout my town.
No, I'm sure it'll just the gunshot just took out your power. You know, somebody shooting at your lines.
Rednecks. All right, so we'll jump back with Cameron Sansano here shortly. I want to jump on board with Trevor Hilligans. And
Yeah,
Dave, he was your pick, right?
Yeah, he's getting close. He's getting a whiff of that exhaust.
The German exhaust.
I'm reading Philippa's response here in the chat. You will never abolish Audi things until they release a car that doesn't snap die for no reason.
Might be too tall for her.
I think we have a new Audi coming 2022 or 2023. I know that we're waiting on the Beavertooth Beamer.
Yeah, the real life has a new Audi coming. I don't know if the ACC does.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
The
It's
Beamer?
pretty.
Or the Audi?
The Audi.
Yeah.
Kind of mixed on the beaver teeth.
I like it. I was not a fan in the beginning, but big fan now.
I like the rest of it. I can definitely say that.
Did they develop a GT3 like Camaro or Corvette that they're trying to get somebody to race?
So, I don't know if they did, but as we know in the US, the GTE, they have the C8R, which is the Corvette that races here in the States.
Yeah.
That is a
Camaro
fun car.
would be amazing.
Yeah, Camaro would be very fun too.
Just gut all the weight out of it like a Bentley.
Mm-hmm. Oh, damn. Dag said the vet is GTE and costs too much to go GT3. That sucks.
Lame.
Boo! Have to see if your man Hilligans makes a move through here.
It's like Fabiano has a line forming behind him.
A little bit.
And it looks like Carpenter's been able to pull away just a smidge from Sansano.
Ah, yes. The infamous Skosh.
A skosh. Trademarked by Big Smelly Incorporated.
Alright, let's see through the chicken here.
Looks like Geiger's he's getting pretty close to Vasquez.
He's getting-
Vasquez got too much of the curb and started to spin out. Managed to save it pretty well. He didn't fly off the track at least, but
Let's go ahead and take a look-see. Look at it from the sky here. So you said he ate too much curb? Oh, yeah.
oh yeah.
Yep. It looks like he took a little bite out of both of those sausages that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, he wanted to do some Tokyo drifting in Germany.
Can't blame the man. Let's hop on board with our race leader. Usually don't get too much love because they are too far out ahead. As in races past, they've been 15, 20, 30, 40 seconds ahead. But we're on board with Austin Carpenter, who has increased his lead now to a second in front of Cameron Sansano.
Yeah, it's got a whole second now.
Holding strong, and at the position he's at right now, what do you guys think? 2 laps left?
Yeah, if he can just keep this up, he's got it. Yeah, but 2 laps. That's 2 laps. Final answer.
2 laps,
Yeah.
2 laps, final answer. Can I get a 3 laps? 3 laps, anyone? Going once, going twice. 2 laps to the Robert.
Just my eyes.
Boatley needs to get nerfed. Apparently, Jay has no love for the Bentley.
Is there any vehicle that they could introduce that could combat the Bentley and be able to eat curbs just like that does with as much power and agility? Well, I don't know if I would say agility with that car, but with as much power.
Do they still make town cars?
I was gonna say like a Jetsons car, maybe, because it just flies over the curb.
Oh, if we're gonna go with flying cars, bring out the DeLorean, but that's too slow.
What the Crown Victoria?
God, the sleepers of the highway.
Illigons is making a move on Fabiano. Well, he tried. Fabiano went wide after turn 1, yeah.
Having a sniff for some clean air.
Watch this battle a little bit, then we're going to bounce down over to Frizza. See how Chris is holding up in the Aston. Dag saying Sensano might have roasted tires. Yeah, potentially, as he's falling back a little bit more now. We'll be curious to see in the next race. Oh, he's getting a good exit here. Trevor is. So watch him go through the Schumacher S.
That's pretty good.
But I don't know. Bruno is defending quite well. He's holding his own. He has the pace. So, for instance, last laps for both of these gentlemen, Bruno Fabiano had a 55.5, and then Trevor had a 55.6. So, very similar pace, and it looks like the cars are showing their strengths and weaknesses throughout the track as Trevor will inch up closer, and then Bruno will pull away from time to time. All right, so there you go. We are on the final lap. Do you think he's going to get a good... ooh, had a bit of a toe here. Let's see how he goes through turn 1. Think he's going to go wide? It looks like he almost wanted to try a switch around, or switchback, sorry. And did not quite have space that he thought he did. Yeah. Geiger pointing... Got Geiger pointing his nose in there. Looking a bit hungry.
Just waiting for the guy in front to make mistakes. Kind of the best you can do right now.
Yeah.
Unless you want a super send.
Oh, keep your eyes... Oh, a bit of contact there! Oh, no. Oh, that's a bit of sadness. All right, let's go back 10 seconds, get a cockpit
I
view.
think that was the super send right there.
Yep, there it is.
What that was.
That's unfortunate.
Sadness.
Yeah, Geiger was looking quite deadly there. But I believe
And
Bruno Fabiano probably has this in the bag, I would assume, with the gap that he has behind with Trevor. And Trevor's catching up. So we have Austin Carpenter finishing in P2, Thomas Farnes crossing line P3, Bruno Fabiano battling it out with Alloy Aikai. Bruno will take P4, Alloy will take P5. Bruno Vasquez crossing the finish line in P6. Trevor Hilligans P7. Gabriel Marsan P8. Adrian Bardone P9. Chris Frizza P10. PIC 11. Go ahead.
Hilligans was robbed.
Yeah.
You cursed him.
Look what you've done, Jay. Look what you've done.
Yeah, it was
Dave picked, Trevor.
definitely Jay that did it.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
Who did Ryan pick?
He picked Ike Guy,
Yeah.
and you picked Hussar.
Yes. He had something happen.
Don't worry. There's still another race.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we got a whole
god! Oh,
Right.
they did give Geiger a 15-second penalty for that.
So
He's
that's
just an
gonna...
FYI.
Owning.
That'll sting a little bit. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, that'll hurt. With such a clean race, the stewards were able to get that penalty in so fast.
I know, yeah. Just throw me in, coach.
And we're waiting. Hold on. Let's...
I don't even see a counter yet.
Wind watch. We got 1 kilometer.
No, that's the 100.
No, to the right of it.
The 100 watch.
No, to the right of it. 1 kilometer an hour.
You said the wind watch. I'm saying it's the 100 watch. How did you people get up here? Oh, there's a stairwell.
They
That was like a ladder.
This is a perfect opportunity to fill up my glass because we are celebrating finals here at Octane Racing. And the Star Spangled Man with the plan, Jeff Spangler, is in the chat now. Welcome in, Jeff.
Jeff, what happened? Why aren't you racing this week?
Work? You out for work again?
Sadness.
Some resort?
My name, Jeff?
Or are you on a beach in Mexico working? Air quotes.
I was working on vacation last week.
The computer dramas.
Just for a day.
Dead GPU.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wasn't that burning smell finally caught up to you?
Green light, go, go, go.
That's a bummer.
5 minutes for qualifying 2. Yeah, it looks like... Oh, is this... Chris Frizza's going to go ahead and leave on his lap.
I'll be right back. Grab some a drink.
Glad you like that, Jay. Alright, let's go on board with Mr. Frizza. I'm going to throw a little bit of shade, and this is not at Chris. I am not the biggest fan of the Aston. I know we call it old reliable because it's not great at anything, but it's not terrible at anything. I just don't find it fun to drive.
Yeah. Laguna's take it didn't help.
I mean, I started to get into a flow with the car, and granted, I mean, any car can be fun, but I've just never driven a car where I'm like, this is not fun.
Yeah, it's yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's such a white bread car. It's okay, yeah. Front engine, got it. Yeah.
Stable, reliable relationship. I don't know. I must be insane and just like abusive relationships with the Audi. That it just looks at a curb and goes, ah, and it spins into the wall.
Yeah.
We got Dag in chat saying I need to hit the Merc next season.
Yeah, Dag's had too much deadly cars past couple seasons. He needs something.
Need something
That's
that's...
if he doesn't get As long as it doesn't get yeeted on lap 1 by somebody.
Yeah.
It's not
Something-
what car you're in.
Something to strike fear in my heart. Alright, so Chris Friza going out on his penultimate lap. Ooh, was that invalidated? Mayhaps not.
You select somebody else. And the dot.
Driving the Aston is like the taste of water. I'll give it a tiny upgrade from the taste of water. I'll say it's like drinking one of those bubbly seltzers where it kind of tastes like it should be good, but then you just get the fart of fruit in your mouth as your aftertaste, and that's what you get to taste for fruit. That's what I would compare it to. It has all the right ingredients, just not enough.
Some good analysis. They said the NA split commentaries isn't as smart as the other one, so I don't understand why.
I don't even get it.
Who says that?
Nah, nobody.
Who's they?
No one even talks to me.
What do you mean, they people? And he's driving, and he's driving, and he's driving. Will he survive the chicken? He survives the chicken. Let's go on board and see what he's going to cross the finish line with as he's at 152, 153. Looks like I'm striking a chord with the Star Spangled Man here.
Yeah, the Aston, I can't figure out, or I can't figure it out, but it's just a difficult balance to find the RPMs, because it's either too high and you just kind of bounce off better, or you're too low and you're just in the turbo lag.
Screw it, give me the Audi. I'm ready for some tings again.
Some
Hey.
elephant.
Hey, yes, the elephant. My beautiful elephant. That was the first analogy I used with farting in the mouth. First and only. And I only use it with bubbly and seltzers. Not the alcoholic kind. The soda bubbly. Eh. But anyways, we're back with racing with Chris Friza going through the Schumacher S. But, Dag, to your point, yes. I completely understand why you would want to move to the Aston or Bentley following driving with the Merc for a season. Definitely understand that.
But I think last season in the Sprint Series, Dag was in the Bentley.
Yep.
Wasn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was. Alright, qualifying is wrapped up. We will move to our 40-minute race here momentarily. Okay, so we should be doing reverse grid. And is it top 10 instead of top 12 now? I should know this.
Yep, 10.
Nope, top 10.
Just get a straight line. Let's get those koozies.
The koozies don't exist.
I know.
Now, the stubby holders, though, those exist. Some may say.
I feel like the shipping would be really high to get it to the States, but I'd buy one.
Worth it.
Need some OOR
I just want you to think.
merch. I believe he launched a store for the special event with Race Imprints. So if you would like some OOR merch, there should be a link buried within the Discord channel for us. Alright, gents, ladies and gents, place your bets into chat. Which driver
Safety car.
will come out on top? Yes, alright. So, first, which driver comes out on top? 2, will we get a safety car? And we'll see. First 2 laps. First 2 laps for safety car. Not first. Not just the
I
first
don't
lap.
want to curse.
I don't think we'll get a safety car. And I'm going to go with Hilligans again.
I'm sticking with
I don't want
Alloy.
to curse. I don't want to curse a specific driver, but I will say we won't get a safety car because it's been driving so well.
And we have Rob with the reverse psychology, ladies and gentlemen. Jay, Sensana 1, 2, no safety car. Dag, I think we can all agree with that. Just want Hussar to do well, and Carpenter, but don't want a jinx. Comes with the price, though. Chris Frizzer will take point as our lone AM driver. Let's go with the drone. Give him the drone. Give him the drone. Nope.
What is going on?
Send complaints to our friend in the Ferrari. It looks...
Pro-Ams. Does that title mean nothing to you?
Not straight. Aside from that, not bad. That's actually not half bad at all.
It's
Oh
like
my
they
God!
They don't
Yeah,
want
no,
the koozie.
No, we didn't. They needed to scoot up a bit more. That is close. Oh no.
Yeah, the rest of the field.
Oh God. There we go. I'm back.
Okay, because you weren't on free cam, you dingus.
I thought I was. I guess I didn't click the right buttons. Damn buttons. They get you. Ooh, Jay the Curse this time. He'll say Carpenter. We got Quasar Sim Racing. Carpenter will keep it safe. But the real bet is how straight the line will be. Well, we found out that it was not very straight from the beginning. Jay with saying that the Bentley is too safe.
I found it to be quite the torque monster. I would just lose it coming out of the corners.
The Bentley?
Yeah, I might need more time with it, but
Yeah. I gotta start practicing with it for the rookie series. Let's see. McLaren is also missing. So we've got no Lambo, no Honda, no McLaren. I think that's it.
BMW. Yeah, I think those are the ones that are absent.
No Jag. Sadness.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
How many
there are-
how many people do you think are going to drive the Lexus next season?
I know that we all assume a lot of people will, but I don't think that there will be an abundance, but a healthy amount. I would probably equate it to people who drive the Bentley, because Bentley usually gets a fairly good showing. Bentley or Aston. I think it'll be one of those safe cars that you'll go to. It's fun to drive, but in all honesty, it's really not that fast either.
Yeah, people like the rain points, and you do get that with OOR.
Mm-hmm. Kumaku. Bentley perfectly suits my supermarket car park style of driving. That's perfect. All right, Robert Dave, who is taking the start of this race? We're going to jump on board with Bruno in the helicam.
I'll jump on it. I'll jump on this grenade.
Yeah, Dag, I totally agree. It is a stable car. It just didn't feel that fast when I was driving it.
Green light. Go, go, go.
And we're off. And Fritza was caught napping. And now that will be Marcon running away with it, I suspect. They're 3 wide, T1, but it's ain't no thing. For the primes,
Got an Audi turned around.
Little Bentley action in the backpack. Carpenter. That's a shame.
You know what? If he's going to have any incidents, now is the time. Because he's still got 39 minutes. Plenty of time.
Yeah. Hopefully, no damage. That's no damage in the suspension anyway. Goodbye, cones. Thanks for playing.
Better luck next year.
Oh, I fill up PTSD. If we just skip the first lap.
Davis are climbing through the grid. Never mind. We're gonna let ACC do its thing.
Oh, you're on autopilot?
No, I'm not on autopilot, but the grid is just going insane right now. But anyways, it looks like Gabriel Marsan jumped up to P1. Go ahead.
No, yeah, it's just hard to keep track of who's doing what because the grid's not updating.
Rusted Robot Customs. This is the first race of the Pro-Am Finals.
It's for the North American Blue Split. So they ran 10 races previously over the past 3 months. And this was the top Pro-Am drivers out of the grid.
Yeah, it looks like Carpenter's the only one who had severe issues.
Let's go ahead and jump on board with Austin.
He's lonely back there.
He's lonely, he has pace, and his car isn't damaged at all. So it looks like a tiny bit of scratches on that rear left quarter panel. Or not quarter panel, but bumper. But he might be able to catch up.
Bourdon just got spun around. If you want to jump to a replay of him.
I do. Let's see. Was it on turn 1 again?
I think so.
Like Mercedes pack.
Oh, Bruno getting a bit feisty, tapping the rear quarter panel. Good job holding the brakes, though. Saved him from the wall, minus that little kiss that he did to himself. But that's not bad at all. He should be walking out pretty unscathed, which is good.
Yep. I'd be tired to go a little angry, but it's kind of the best you could hope for. But
So
pretty tight grid.
Pretty tight. No safety car, but certainly a little feisty.
It's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out over 36 minutes.
Going to be interesting to see how that person in P3 does. I'm not going to say their name.
Oh, Trevor?
Oh, our friend Trevor.
Trevor
Maybe
Hilligans,
Tom?
I believe.
Former rookie who's doing so well.
Killing it. But Dave didn't want to say his name.
Yeah, the Nissan seemed magnetically attracted to the front of the pack.
Let's see. Frizza got a 10-second penalty on lap 1 for an infraction. Let me check with Mr. Cam and see what that infraction is.
Alrighty then.
A little awkward on the grid or something like that.
Jay says he's gonna go get a lottery ticket. You just remember where that luck came from, Jay. Share the love.
Share the load.
Share the load, Mr. Frodo.
And,
Quite the battle at the front of the grid if you want to jump up there.
I do want to jump up there as they are just a sniff away. We got 2 wide. Ooh, Merc getting a little squirrely. Was that Bruno? I believe it was Bruno there who was getting a tiny bit squirrely.
yeah, take the outside line. He's in the dirt.
And we're 3 wide. Oh, 3 wide going into the S.
Oh, Dave.
Oh no! Close your eyes, ladies and gents. This is getting spicy. Break out the chili powder. It's spicy.
Dave kept it. Good man.
He did.
Not that it was much in his control, but still.
Looks like Stevens got a 10-second penalty for having a collision on lap 1.
Got it. Okay. Oh, my man. Jay coming in with the 3080 for each of us. Love you kindly. And thank you, Jay.
Ryan just got a GPU. He doesn't need a 3080.
Yeah. That gift is wasted on him.
Shh.
So
Shut your mouth.
Dave and I-
Shut your mouth.
Get
your
him,
mouth.
get him like a box of diapers or something. 'Cause he's gonna
Yeah.
be a dad soon.
That's gonna be
Dave and
gold
I-
come 2 months from now.
Yeah.
Dave and I will each get a 3090.
No, that is not how this works out.
Yeah.
Wait, hold
Yes.
on. So is the equation of that like a year or 2 years worth of diapers? All right, maybe. Hey, now we're talking.
He's like, sold.
Sold to the man who's smelly behind the computer.
Diapers are for this kid, by the way, not for him.
No, that's what the sponsorship that we're working for is. When I say we, I mean me.
So Frizza jumped the start.
Ah,
That's what happened.
which likely led to the little delay there when you said that
Yeah.
Frizza was slow at the start. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't he mug one of the people? I can't remember. It was like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, if memory loss wasn't a thing, that would be good. But anyways, we're on board with Trevor Hilligans.
The no-name Nissan.
Ah, yes. How could I forget? No name Trevor. You got the Merc boys here.
Bruno Vasquez with a 10-second penalty for causing a collision.
Have we had a night race for finals yet? Oh, getting very close. Getting good. Oh, very close. Cameron Sansano looks like he's going to take the advantage out of that turn. Whew. God, they could have high-fived each other.
Was that a bit of a brown flag there?
It was for me. I don't know if it was for you all. As we go through the car park at turn 1. We're going to keep it with Helicam because this gaggle right here is zesty as hell.
Zesty.
Zesty boy. Bring out your jalapeno poppers. There's zesty in this. Ooh, all right.
Holy, what are these guys doing?
Whew. Dave is like, thank you, may I have another? As he splits the Mercs.
I feel like Dave is in a very dangerous spot right now.
Yeah, like the past 3 laps for him have been just like the worst. It's like
I'm
it
afraid
looks-
for him.
That looks like my personal hell.
Oh, Q, what is it, Ralphie from Simpsons? I'm in danger! As we're making it through
Dave.
the Schumacher S. Go ahead, Rob.
Dave is handling it though. Like credit where credit's due.
No, absolutely. He was able to make it through that little gaggle there at turn 4. Able to take the outside line and then split the Mercedes.
Oh shit, it's the boss.
Oh,
Hey.
everybody be cool. Be cool.
Don't worry, we got ties on, pants off. Proper attire. How we doing, Mullock? Oh, that Audi looks squirrely. Did Michael Louis make it through? He did. Hold on, I want to take a look at this again. Let's jump back 15 seconds and we're going to go from the sky. Whew. Yep. He nibbled that sausage a little bit. I know an Audi Ting's pucker moment when I see it.
So race 1 was Carpenter, Sansano, Varnes, and Fabiano.
Let's go up
And
to
it's been a race 2.
wait, we're racing?
No, we're not.
We live.
Big brain.
We're watching.
And we're on with Dave's no name, Trevor Hilligans. As he is following closely behind Gabriel Marsan. Bruno Vasquez with the 10-second penalty. And
It's
with
gonna be rough.
yeah, he's gonna have to put in some slapper of a lap here a few times. Speaking of slappers of a
And then
lap,
everybody else not.
he might require sadness elsewhere to maintain that position. But current fastest lap time is a 55.2. And that is held by Austin Carpenter. Let's go to the sky for this battle here as he tries to look on the inside. Getting very close.
Close the door. Yeah.
Good awareness on
Man.
both drivers. Oh, he's getting squirrely! Oh, Gabriel Marsan! No! Oh, man. Oh,
Trevor!
that's- Oh, whew. All
Anybody
right.
else pucker a little bit there?
Oh, yeah. 100%.
The GDI, baby.
Ah,
Oh, look at that.
brutal. Hold the brakes!
You actually love to see it.
You-
That man is going to have some toasty tires. Perhaps a
Dang,
flat
is
spot or
that-
two.
Does that give you a little bit of PTSD seeing that Merc spin around like that?
It doesn't seem like the kind of car that would snap like being front engine manatee, but it do be like that.
I don't know why, but in my mind, the scene that came to me was Goldmember. He's like, run, it's Godzilla! He's like, no, it isn't. Ah, but it's Godzilla. Ah. Meaning, that doesn't seem like a car that should do it, but it does. Ah!
But it does.
So, you know, I don't want to jinx anything here, but with a 10-second penalty, certain somebody going to be ending up in P1.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean
it's,
Trevor?
Trevor Hilligans, who's having a great race. You just
Blaine,
like
how we doing
Matrix
tonight?
dodged a crash.
Yeah. He's the one.
Oh man, this is getting spicy right here with Thomas Varnes, right behind Dave Hassar. Dave closing the door at any attempt that he could have had there.
Just trying to use those straights.
It's not a curse, Dag. I didn't say any names, so it's fine.
You can't do that as a
That's how-
commentator. That's our job.
That's how this works, right?
The people love us. They want to hear their names. Thomas Varnes, Thiago Alves, Austin Carpenter. It's all good. Trevor Hilligans driving his ass off right now.
Don't do it.
Practicing for a 10-hour race. That is a hell of a time. That is a long race. All right, battles on the grid. Battles on the grid. Geiger is sniffing his bumper. He was.
I think, heck, penalties included. Bruno Vasquez is in second place. Jay, the lonely driver.
Yeah, take that. Oh, who's that? Who's that?
Oh, it was a
Who's the
Nissan.
GTR?
Let's see. Was it Dave? It might have been Dave. All right, let's rewind it. Yep, it was the S.
Okay. Yeah, just the hardest part of the track.
Good
That was
recovery though.
a beautiful rejoin.
Yeah, agreed.
Take notes, everybody.
Yeah, good save.
Oh, no! The chicken.
Wait,
Why?
who just jinxed him?
We were just
Dave,
on
how
him.
could you?
Dave, why would you do that, Dave?
I didn't do it.
All right, we'll make sure to tell him
Dave.
once he joins.
Dave on Dave curses.
Dave squared. Damn.
That actually does suck.
Jay's got a message
Dude.
for you.
Man cannot catch a break.
No, that's unfortunate. But we do still have next week. And he still has over half a race. You never know.
Jay's trying to get around it here. Trevor Hilligans is in first place if you include penalties.
Mercedes looking for a muggin.
Yeah, these guys have been following closely behind one another just about the whole time. They were split. Go ahead.
If both of these guys are in the Sprint Series next season, I hope they're in the same split because I feel like both races, Sansano and Fabiano, have been so close to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're just they have such a presence on the track together,
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they do.
for better or for worse.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Great to watch. I find myself just sitting here watching bad commentary.
just sipping like, wow. Cue the Owen Wilson.
wow, look
Wow.
at Wow. Wow.
But yeah, for everyone watching who does not know, keep in mind, some of the drivers here did not race against one another in the regular season. So Pro-Am combines both North American Red and Blue splits. Top drivers out of both for Pro-Am and Pro. So you are getting best of the best racing from Pro-Am, and then after this, the Pro race as well.
So we've got 2 penalties that came through. Jonathan Geiger on lap 7 caused a collision, so we got a 5-second penalty. And the same for Austin Carpenter.
Ooh. Do we hit a
I think
blue
he was
flag?
the one. Some getting blue? Blue flag?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Fabiano
is he gonna
just
recover?
Snaps. He stays on it though. Holy cow!
Whew.
It's gonna make Louis work for it.
Dag, I don't blame you for wanting to switch cars. This is a twitchy vehicle.
I always thought the Mercedes, it felt like not very balanced when I drove it in the rookie series.
That's why it needs 24 traction control modes, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Sounds so good though in the interior.
Oh yeah, it's.
The,
Oh no, Fabiano just got a bit of a love tap from Louis. He
Hey.
managed to save it, but
Oh, these guys are getting
oh,
close.
they're still tapping.
yeah, this is wow.
And it looks like Adrian Bourdon got a 10-second penalty for causing a collision on lap 8.
Stewart's not messing around tonight. Handing penalties out like Oprah Winfrey handing out cars, but then again, they didn't just do this
get a
randomly.
penalty. You get a penalty.
And that's not to speak. That's not to speak down on the stewards either. It is a thankless job, and we certainly appreciate all the work that they do.
Sometimes the opposite of thank.
If you're on the receiving end, obviously. But for those of us here in the nice air-conditioned booth that just drink booze and talk racing,
Yeah.
we appreciate them.
You could grab some extra positions easily by just not having a penalty this race, I think.
Yeah, I mean, that goes for any race, I would say as well.
Well, they're really starting to get racked up, and there's no pits on this race.
Words to live by, Robert Jakes. the more you know. You can
Good
gain
night.
positions if you don't get a penalty.
My
Take it
move,
away,
right?
Ryan.
Have I been
Maybe draw
pronouncing
that.
your name incorrectly for months now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Forever.
Jesus. All right.
We commented on it while you were on vacation. I asked
well,
Rob
thanks.
how it felt. I said, how did it feel to have somebody in the booth that knew how to pronounce his name for once?
Speak up, Rob.
Yeah.
My bad.
I don't give a shit. Yeah, to be fair, everybody mispronounces it, so it just comes with the territory.
I thought you were a French Canadian. Ha
God no. But yeah, me and Maddie, we have something in common.
Hey, Maddie. Where is Maddie? Is he watching? Send him a
Maddie, speak
postcard.
up.
The man who changed his name due to the nickname that was thrust upon him.
No.
Maybe. Oh, these
18 minutes.
everybody's tires have to be roasted at this point.
But they're like equally roasted.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody has just been driving the doors off these cars.
Mm-hmm. Pushing it to the limit, getting a few spins here and there, holding the brakes. You know that steering wheel is gonna be go 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 go.
Dag, you can't say his name. But yes,
Yeah,
he
he
has
is-
closed the gap.
He's gaining on him. Not that he needs to, or not. He's about passing him. I mean, heck of a performance either way.
He's not saying it out loud. Totally different. He has a point.
Oh, okay.
He
Okay.
has a point.
Do you think you could summon Beetlejuice if you text his name 3 times in a row?
He wasn't written during Millennium time. I'm sure when they do the reboot of Beetlejuice, it'll be a text-based summoning.
Yo,
Are
text
they doing-
Beetlejuice 3
are they
times. It
doing-
won't happen.
Are they doing a remake?
Not that
No,
I've
but I think
heard.
I just gave the world an idea, so definitely.
Well, what is it? Candyman is keeping it true.
Are they not rebooting?
No, they are. What's his face? From Key and Peele. He's directing it. Is it Jordan Peele? I think he's directing it.
Yeah, I agree with Dag. I have the same outlook where it's just only a matter of time.
JP is taking one for the team.
It's pound sign Beetlejuice.
Oh yeah, it'll be a hashtag. That would happen. Then. Oh my god, I hate it.
Trevor Hilligan's gaining on Bruno here, as he's just under a second now. Aside from that, it looks like the grid is starting to space out a tiny bit. Everyone's like, yeah, my tires are cooked.
Yeah.
Bound to happen
John
on a 40-minute race, I think.
Yeah. Absolutely. As we look at the last laps, I would say averages are 56 flat. You have a few guys who are still putting in low 55s, high 55s, low 56s, high 56s. So averaging out roughly to a 56 flat.
There's a certain somebody sniffing some Porsche exhaust right now.
Oh yes, I believe that is Trevor Hilligan's on board right now in the Nissan.
If you were in his position, would you try to make the pass? If the opportunity presented itself.
Dave, you first.
I will only if it's in a good area to do it, because you don't want to spoil your race at this point. You're gonna get the win with the penalty. I don't know. I'd say why chance it?
Yeah, I agree with Dave. I think if there was a clear opportunity to take P1, go for it. But other than that, play it safe, keep your position, but you can't get too comfortable, because if you start putting in slower laps, Cameron Sansano, who is a very speedy boy. Oh,
Getting
it looks
around
like
now.
Bruno, it looks
just-
like he
okay.
forfeited the position.
Yeah, I think I don't know, maybe he just knew. Like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Or his tires are gone or something, but that was quite easy.
Well, I also think that he's at the point with that penalty and the race and where they are. There's no point in holding him up when he doesn't have a penalty to push him back, and so.
It's some nice sportsmanship there.
Yep.
You'll love to see it.
Absolutely. Dag. At least there haven't been any more gunshots. Yeah, no kidding. I think it's louder for you all than it is for me. And I don't know how or why it's happening. But it just does. You can ask Pat. He recorded the first gunshot that happened on my stream a few months ago.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear it.
Oh, so you didn't even hear it?
Mm-mm.
So it's like from your computer or something?
Yeah, I guess so. But I heard the one today. If that's the price I have to pay, Jay, I'll take it.
It's worth it. Look at those shadows.
Oh man. Let's just indulge in the shadows tonight. Crispy!
It's so crisp.
Oh, damn! Let's hop down to this battle between Davis Geiger and Carpenter.
Carpenter has done a pretty nice job recovering. Coming back from last place to be sniffing at a top 10 finish.
Agreed.
He's got the penalty to worry about, but
A lot of people do.
yeah, if you just drive clean, you'll be fine, right, Rob?
Yep. If you put air in your tires, they'll generally run better.
Oh, that's how this works?
Yeah.
Yo, where can I get them airless tires, huh?
NASA.
Or the Army. One or the other.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Woodwater getting to me. Let's jump on board with Thomas Barnes.
Woodwater.
Yeah, bourbon. Oh, it's an American GPU. Accidental gunshots are standard.
Woof.
Oh, this is the normal Thursday night over here in the States.
Just because it's true, you don't have to point it out.
Cue the banjo.
America.
Trevor. Do we have the nationalities for everyone out tonight? I know we have a few Canadians. Dave is Canadian.
I was gonna check the entry list to see what the flags are.
Yeah, I think predominantly it's the U.S., Canada, and Brazil, from what I recall. And then we have a few others mixed in as well.
Yeah. Like Ike Guy. I have no idea what that is. Sun America, I don't know what it is.
Must be Canadian, eh?
Nah.
You refuse?
Oh no, it's just not the Canadian.
Ah, gotcha.
What?
So,
it's Nigeria.
Oh, Nigeria.
Oh, interesting. Oh, getting swirly! Who is that? Oh, that's unfortunate. Is that Bruno?
Fabiano.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a replay of that. Is that Schumacher S?
Ooh, snap.
So, I know that we were talking about this earlier in terms of which turn is the most difficult here at NURBS. Schumacher S has been causing a bit of sadness just as equally as that final chicane going up into the Coca-Cola curve. So, I know I caught some hate for it, but my point is proving to be a bit valid right now.
How's that back feel from all that panic?
Whew.
I feel like the commentators all agreed with the S's, Ryan. So
Yes. Yes.
We're the ones that count, right?
We are on the same page.
Yeah.
Oh
Proper
no.
gecko right here.
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh no.
What
Austin.
happened?
Alright,
Yeah,
let's take this back.
the camera changed just as it was happening. Let's see.
Oh
Is that flipping?
shoot.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he lost control to braking.
Yeah, it looks like he was trying to push the breaking point and then just got to the point of no return. That's unfortunate. Especially after the recovery drive that he's done so far. Go ahead, Rob.
No, I think Dag's got it. The wheel was turned a bit under
Mhm.
braking and physics happened.
Sadness. All right, let's go.
Yeah, no one wants to go out like that.
Let's go say hi to Dave's friend Trevor.
Yeah.
Good friend.
Killing
Top
it.
lads.
Oh, now you say it.
Say what?
Killing it.
Yeah.
Anyways, looks like he's put on about a 2-second gap in front of Bruno Vasquez ever since Bruno gave him the friendly nod there to go ahead.
Yeah,
And
this is quality.
yeah. Now Trevor's putting on a clinic right now. Last lap was a 55.4. Best lap is a 55.092. So Trevor currently holds the fastest lap of the session.
Damn. Damn. You'll have to see it.
So just pull
do.
a Captain Holt. Oh, damn.
3-0 dams. That was a great episode, for the record.
It was. That was a good one. All right, let's take a little peek at chat right now. We got Jay, our friendly ASMR lover, saying no hate, but the Schumacher S is much easier than the final. That's fair. Depending on the car that you take, I agree. We talked about the braking. JP very nearly did the same thing last night. It narrows quicker than expected. Yes. Turn 1 is very tricky, all because of that little kink. Because you think I have more space to brake, and you really don't. You have to take it at an angle, and if you're not there, as we saw, the car snaps a tiny bit, and sadness incurs. But turn 1, very tricky. Would you all agree that Nürburgring might be one of the most difficult tracks in the game?
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah, I could.
Long
I could
and
agree
it's
with that.
really technical.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, certainly one of the most difficult that we have. Chat, if Nürburgring is the toughest, or if it isn't, in your opinion, what would be the toughest track in ACC? Or what would be the second toughest track? And then Rob and Dave, I want to ask you what you think the second toughest track would be. If you need a minute, go for it.
No, I don't need to.
What would you pick?
I'm not gonna say.
Say it.
I don't want to curse it.
Say it. Say
No,
it.
I think Suzuka is the hardest.
I was also going to go with Suzuka.
Interesting. Okay.
Surely. Oh, we got a yellow flag. Last turn. For 12.
Number 12. All right. Oh no, Thiago, our gift man. All right, let's take a look at the replay.
Tigo.
Oh no.
We got the audit.
Oh, yeah. Laguna is terrible, JP. Terrible.
He was trying to throw some jacks in the marbles there on the side. Looks like he got caught up.
Threw him in front of the car, not behind. Silly Billy.
Carpenter ended up getting a 10-second penalty for the love tap on Geiger.
Oof.
Ah.
So that adds to the 5-second penalty that he had before.
Yeah, it's not a contest.
All right, so let's take a peek at chat as the question that we asked. Luke saying Bathurst. Bathurst is incredibly difficult. I agree. I don't know if it's the toughest, though. But I could be biased because I love that track. Go ahead, Dave.
Sure is bumpy. Sure is bumpy, though.
Oh, it is bumpy as hell.
It's got to be the bumpiest track.
Yeah. For the most part, Bathurst is fairly smooth compared to, say, Olton Park, right?
You just have to survive the mountain, right? And you're fine.
Yeah. Yeah, and then it's fairly smooth sailing from that point. Taking a break from our discussion here, Alloy Aikai is a 10th behind Chris Frizza. Currently has a 10-second penalty. I'm curious if Chris Frizza will show...
I mean, with the
same reaction.
penalties, Ike guy's gonna end up in third, I think.
Potentially. Yeah.
Not to jinx them or anything, you know. Don't want to curse him.
Oh, who would want to do that, huh, Dave?
I know. I would never.
So, between Sansano and Frizza, Bruno Vasquez with the 10-second penalty, those two puts him at a little over 5 seconds. And then the rest of the grid behind Frizza is very close up until Thomas Varnes. So I think that Frizza may potentially be looking at P6, P7 with the timing, depending on where everyone ends up. And at this point in the race where Chris Frizza is, I don't know. I think this lap and another. So we'll say 2 laps left.
Rob, what do you think of all those penalties between P10 and 13?
I think it's a damn shame. But a payday for Iago, potentially.
Oh, definitely.
That is very true. He could be scoring some decent points just as long as he keeps up with that pack there. That is very true.
Fortunately, Sar has to drive a bit faster.
Yes.
Say impossibly faster.
Yeah, just a bit.
Leader is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
All right, so we're on our final lap here. We're gonna keep it with this battle because Alloy Aika is fairly close, and then Michael Louis very close behind him as well. And if we remember, Michael Louis was the Audi that was out with the incident at the beginning of race 1. Is that correct?
I think so.
Yeah, race 1. Yes. Yep. 20-minute race. Boom. Did we respond to the fact that Dag said he will drive Olton in the rain over Laguna?
He said that?
Yes.
That boy's crazy.
Totally would.
Dag, you are a
Totally.
madman.
I totally would. That
Hell no.
and it's so much. We've done that before, haven't we?
What?
In a pub.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, but that's just like, oh god, there's a turn. Oh god, there's a turn. There's no light at all. You're in the middle of England, and it's just turns appear out of nowhere.
Well, I do believe he's trying to have a race.
I'm gonna go on board with Michael Louis as he is 3/10 behind. See how them Audi things are holding up.
Yeah, he's got a front row seat to this battle.
I honestly think that he could capitalize the most out of anyone right now. Being that Alloy is for position, Chris Frizza, he'll certainly move up a position, but potentially two, if anything happens here through the Coca-Cola curve. As we get pretty close, Trevor Hilligans, no name, Dave's pick of the week. He will take P1. Bruno Vasquez, we'll have to see at the end of the race. Cameron Cinsano takes P2. And then it looks like Alloy Aikai will top off the top three as Michael Louis crosses the finish line with a P6. Great finish following the results that he had in race 1. And everyone says goodbye to the foam boards. And
There was no curse.
what are we talking about? Curses?
Dag says Hilligan survives the curse. Incredible.
Dave
And I
took
was
the.
saying, I didn't curse him.
Yeah, because you didn't say his name.
Exactly.
No, that's not how this shit works. Dave Hassard taking the esports line across the finish line, and we will see him here momentarily in the box. But that is going to wrap up everything for tonight. Let's take a look at the race 1 overall real quick. Dave, go ahead. Rob, you're going to take race 2.
Race 1 overall, we've got Austin Carpenter, Sansano, Barnes, Fabiano, and Ike Guy.
You missed Gabriel Marsan, but yes.
For race
Rob, go
1.
ahead. Top 5.
Hilligan, Cinsano, Aikai, Louis, Barnes, go.
God damn, we are efficient. All right. Hold on 1 second. We are going to jump to the studio as we jump into the pro race.
Now that we're not worried about the curse, can we say that Hilligan's killed it?
He did.
You say that say that he killed it.
I mean, our
Yeah.
boy killed it.
Trevor had a very good race. I do
I
declare.
say our boy. I think I'm probably the biased one here.
Oh no. Oh shit. Timeout. My game crashed.
What you do?
I did nothing. Nothing.
I thought you got potato here, Ryan. What happened?
I'm working on it, alright? Come on now.
Is there another gunshot?
I hope not.
Silencer.
Bear with me, people. Hey, at least we still got the stream up, so that's one thing to look at.
At least they get to look at you.
Ayy, my pretty face. Oh no. So, Dave or Rob, why don't you take a look at chat and answer people?
No one's talking.
Someone say something!
Jay says the new machine ain't working.
It's working. Don't do this to me, Jay. I'm the one who gives you ASMR every week. Don't you put this evil on me.
Maybe he cursed you. What's is ACC not working or what's up?
No, we are back up and running. I think that I just asked too much of my computer. And we are in qualifying.
And we're back.
Yeah, we're back with racing action as I put us back onto the track. Thank you for watching. And there's the game.
You don't have to make your voice sound
Don't have to make my voice sound what?
nerdy.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Ryan, could you please stream for us
No.
in Discord?
No. You don't deserve it. Watch the YouTube.
But the bit rate is crap.
So who are you guys rooting for in this split?
Oh,
Birthday
let's go.
boy Tommy Kogan.
Hey.
Oh, it's his birthday?
It's his birthday today.
Oh, damn.
Yo, let's treat it like Red Robin. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy. Here we go.
Sorry, buddy.
We like to have fun here.
My friend.
Forgive us. No, this is what you get when you come to America. The North American split. It's a party now. That's right, Jay. You're absolutely right, Jay. And if I hear anything else about my computer not working, you can kiss your sweet ASMR goodbye. Fastest lap of the session currently is a 53.9. There it is. Knocking into the 53s, and that is held currently by Riley Murdoch.
So we know Rob is gonna go for Tommy Kogan, as always. Ryan, who are you rooting for?
I am going to go for Riley Murdoch. So Riley Murdoch is a driver that joined us. I can't remember if it was at the beginning or midway through the season, but when he showed up, very quick driver. He missed a few races with us, but every time that he has arrived, he has showed up and showed out. I think that we could be seeing a very good result from Riley tonight. Dave, who do you think?
I'm going with Dag's pick as well, Johnson.
Okay.
I think didn't he win during the last race? I think he did.
Last race being the one that I missed, race time.
The one that you missed, yes.
Yeah, the one my name is pronounced correctly.
Oh, Jaquez. And welcome Dave Hassar to the booth, ladies and gents. How you doing, Dave?
That was a frustrating second half, but excited to see this pro final here.
Hey, Dave. Sorry about the curse. Just gonna
It was a
get
fun
it right out of the way.
First 10 minutes or so of race 2, but after that it got bumper cars and I kind of fell off my own pace.
I feared for you while you were in the Mercedes sandwich.
I got white knuckles watching that.
Tommy Kogan's going to move up one spot. And if we take a look at the overall on the top left corner of your screen, the top 3 drivers are hundredths away from one another. So Renato Dornelis is 700ths away from Golzar. Golzar is 100th away from Riley Murdoch. This could be a very zesty battle tonight.
Yeah, the AP pros and the EU pros. They knew how to party. So we'll see how the NA does.
Rob, are you gonna stick around for the whole race?
No, I was gonna watch the qualifying, then sign off. And then
Well,
we just
fine.
Watch the race until I pass out.
Do you have to work tomorrow?
Oh yeah, but next week I got the weekend off.
Oh damn!
So they'll really go hard next week during finals.
Adrian Bourdon, welcome to the party. How you doing? Excellent race there. Glad to have you in here. I am very curious to see where Golzar will end up. Let's go on board with him. Car number 1. He's roughly halfway through the track right now.
I'm interested to see how it shakes up with Murdoch, Golzar, and Dornelis, and even Alvarado. I mean, they're all very fast.
So, do you think that with the competition up top with Murdoch, Golzar, and Dornelis, that will slow all of them down? Who traditionally, those three drivers take the race away, and they are 20, 30 seconds, even more ahead of the rest of the pack.
I would say I'm more concerned that they're going to be all trying to get to P1 and potentially cause an accident. Because they're all so fast and they're trying to get up there.
Yeah, that is very true.
Yeah, I think
Go
that's
ahead,
what
Dave.
we've seen in a few other splits so far this week is drivers not used to necessarily driving next to each other. This one, I think most of the top guys are from the same split. Well, I guess Murdoch and Gulzar and Dornells and Alvarado. Were they in split blue? I can't remember. Anyways, bit of a mixing of the splits causes some issues. You're not totally sure how the other drivers drive, and then obviously having more people around your pace. So like we were saying, drivers having cars around them for longer may cause some issues. So it'll be interesting to see how this shakes out indeed.
How did you like that, Hassar? Going into the race, I know that there were a few drivers that you hadn't raced with, but going into the finals where everyone has about the same pace, what did you think of it?
Finals are my favorite races of the season just because of that. You usually have people around you a lot longer than necessarily during your normal season races, just because in theory everyone's a lot closer in pace. Yeah, they can be aggressive just because everyone's, again, like we've said, close in pace, feel like stuff is on the line. You're not necessarily used to racing around those people, so you're not sure of their tendencies or their skills. But usually they end up being fun races regardless.
Yeah, no, that's good. And it's what is assumed, especially when you get the type of talent around you that has the same pace. Hamza is going to cross the finish line here. It looks like his pace will not improve, but if we were watching while Hassar was going through his spiel there, Riley Murdoch crept back up to the top with a 53.397.
I'll be right back.
Go for it.
So yeah, Gulzar being 0.3 off the pace is unfamiliar territory for him as he bails on this lap, so that looks like he's going to be done qualifying.
Makes you wonder, do you think he just had a bad exit where he figured he couldn't get the lap that he wanted to, or was he running low on fuel?
I would imagine bailing like that, he made a mistake that was too far gone to recover from and saw the timer and just decided, yeah, that's enough of this. Alvarado still on track, still on a valid lap, I believe. Still driving like he's on a valid lap at least.
They're waiting for this split, apparently.
Yeah.
Were the ones
Yeah.
Jay was waiting for? He was waiting for the
VTEC. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I was about to point out. As we look at the pro split, we're missing the Audi now. What else? And the Ferrari. But Keith Briscoe is introducing the Lamborghini that we were missing. And my wife just texted me that I need to get us coffee from Dunkin' Donuts tomorrow. Put that on the reminders.
Get one for her.
A small.
I'm back.
Is that the cost of commentating OOR?
It's a Friday treat.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that?
And the fact that I start work 2 hours after her, so she's like, "Oh, you don't start until later." Fifi.
Dave, you missed Ryan is apparently his wife's DoorDash.
Oh,
I mean, I get coffee at the end of it too, so I'm not totally opposed to it.
Oh, you wet your beak too?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, dag. Dunkin' Donuts coffee? You get what you pay for, I think.
I would say
Cheap.
Dunkin' is good.
Quick cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Dunks is garbage.
What would you go with?
Get off the stream.
Garbage.
Get out of here, Dave.
If I'm going to a drive-through coffee place, Aroma Joe's way better than Dunks.
What the hell is Aroma Joe's?
Yeah,
Better than
haven't been
Dunkin'
that one,
Donuts.
Well,
You
yeah.
get that New England crap out of here. Go ahead, Rob.
Dunks is New England.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they're both New England.
I don't know what the hell Aroma Joe's is.
Delicious.
They're like a higher end, aren't they? Don't you pay a little more too?
I would say it's comparable in price to Dunks. It's just better.
But they also sit in a line of cars because the service sucks. I haven't had it. My girlfriend likes them though.
They actually have like real espresso machines instead of the stuff that Dunks serves.
What? Delicious
Deer.
milk with caffeine?
Oh, we'll switch over to the race. I'm gonna I'm fired up talking about coffee. What are we doing? Okay, race. All right, I'm gonna go.
Dad
thanks
doesn't
for,
like Tim Hortons. What?
Oh,
I thought like that was just something in Canada. You have to like Tim Hortons.
Yeah, that was in like a national program.
Right.
If there's like a top 3 list of things that you have to enjoy, 1 is hockey, 2 is Tim Hortons. What's 3?
Ketchup chips.
Is Dave still here? I mean,
ketchup chips are so good.
All right, Rob takes it.
That's a good call.
What's the other chip? Like all dressed or something like that?
Yeah, those are solid too. Oh, we've got some good comments in chat. Healthcare and maple syrup as third options. Those are both good.
Ooh.
The healthcare
Classic.
one. It hits
That-
hard.
Classic Canada.
That hits my my bank account just like the American one does.
All right, guys. I'm gonna take my leave.
See you, Rob.
All right, Rab
Good
Jax.
night, everybody.
Catch you later.
Jakes.
Hey.
Jakes.
Kiss my ass.
He doesn't get that.
Love you. Good night.
See ya. Next week, Rob Jukes will be joining us, ladies and gents.
Old Bobby Juke.
Bobby Juke. Oh, I'm 100% pulling out that, hey, Bobby, next week. That's happening.
Ooh, Don throwing out the poutine as a Canadian must-have.
Poutine is gravy and cheese fries, right?
Yeah.
Cheese curds on fries covered
Oh.
in beef gravy. Yes.
I'm sorry.
But you gotta pronounce it correctly.
Poutine.
No. It's Putzin if you're in Quebec
Putzin?
and in northern
Putzin?
northern New Hampshire they say it that way too because they're all French Canadian up there.
Huh. You learn something new every day. We don't get that here in the Mid-Atlantic. Oh, yes. Dag says no-name products. We were talking about this one night. He said, yeah, I'm having some no-name hot dogs. I was like, what the hell is that? You just get those off a street corner or something? Did you go to a vending machine? What are you talking about, no name? He sends me a picture, and the brand is No Name. That was a new one to me.
That's a real thing?
It's a real thing, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Google it.
I'm
Super
doing it.
simple packaging, yellow and black.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Helvetica or something as the font. Super simple.
Yeah. He says it's nothing great, but it does the job.
Just, a yellow label, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good food, decent food with the fix there. And did we miss anything? No.
We are just about to start this one as they're coming around the final corner, or sorry, through the chicane.
Oh man, they have no name beer. How is it?
I have not tried it yet, to be honest with you. I've seen it at the beer store, but
Never had it. Hassar, do you want to take away the race start here?
let's do this.
Go for it. Let's go to Helicam.
North America Pro Final, first race, 20 minutes. Here we go. Riley Murdoch leading the crew away. Green light. Slow start from Hamza, maybe. He's got Patterson looking around him. Hamza's going to the inside. He's going to tag the McLaren of Dornell's, but they're going to be all right. Dornell's a lot of speed around the outside. Doesn't quite make it work. Bentley of Murdoch gets a little squirrely, but Dornell's not going to quite get up inside enough. Gulzar is right there still. Oh, as the McLaren gets a better line through there, bumps the Bentley offline. Is Gulzar going to get through as well? He's not. So he's going to still stay in third. Two Hondas going side by side in the background as well. Bit of a bump there will let Snell Train into the mix. Oh, as
Ooh.
Snell Train jumps the curb, bumps. I think that'll be Patterson way off. He's going to drop a couple positions in the process. Up front, we've got Alvarado leading. Is that? Oh, that's shuffling.
Yeah, it's shuffling. Like
Alvarado
crazy,
leading
sorry.
Murdoch and Gulzar. Patterson still there. So P1 pulling away a bit. 2 through 4. 2 through 5 rather. Is that right? Oh, safety car is still on the list. That's why. Yeah. Okay. I'm like, I'm not doing my math that wrong, am I?
Because I looked at it, I said 163 seconds. What the hell happened? Yeah, we get this weird shuffle. Esports line from Zach Patterson line through the final chicane into the Coca-Cola curve.
That may be a track limit warning on the first lap.
Fairly clean on that first lap, but it also looks like everyone is finding their positions very quickly as the grid is spacing out.
We didn't have any McLarens in the first race, so it'll be interesting to see how they do in this one.
Yeah, that's correct. Hey, Patty, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Happy Friday to you. All right, let's take a look at battles. Looks like Grant cleansing. Sorry. Ooh, and a big battle right behind him. In a tap, Tim Brook is going to go off a tiny bit, but he saves it. It looks like that tap was from Nicholas Alvarado.
Well done from Tim to keep that in control. Still only lose one position. He's got Tommy Kogan on his bumper now.
Doing a good job of defending as they move into the Schumacher S. Let's take a look and see if Tim can hold him through this point. We take a look at chat. Alloy, welcome in. Great racing there, especially on the second race. So it looks like Tim Brook is going to pull away a tiny bit, not too much. But Tommy Kogan is 2/10 right behind Tim. Other than that, we have Riley Murdoch, who is trailing behind Renato Dornelis. Have I been pronouncing his name wrong too? Let's just put everything out on the table. Whose name have I been pronouncing incorrectly this whole season?
Mine.
I think I get most of them wrong.
I've been pronouncing your name wrong?
Yeah.
How do you say it?
Hasser.
Oh shit.
Oh my goodness. We've never said it anywhere. I've always just thought it was Cesar.
No, it's been
Bringing
dead
out the
ass
questions on the
wrong.
last couple weeks.
Oh man, shame.
Well, sorry about that.
It's all good.
All right, Hasser. Putting that down in the
Patty
mental
knows.
notebook.
Patty knows.
Patty does know. He threw that down right before you said it too.
I feel like I've corrected some people here before on that.
Even Cam. Is it? Wait.
That's blowing up.
Yeah.
I just dropped a bomb on OOR, I guess.
You said it and everyone's like, wait, what?
Even the man, the myth, the legend will refuse to say it that way. Oh, that is funny. Whoopsies! It's Hussa! And apparently it's been a normalcy to pronounce everyone wrong. Ooh, Riley Murdoch taking the esports line to the final chicken. Go ahead, Dave.
Just gonna say the same thing. Oh, we had a Honda go off. Who was that? Patterson, I think.
Patterson, let's take a look at him.
No, not
No?
Patterson.
Lucas? Is it Tatis?
Lucas, yeah.
Alright, let's rewind it. Apparently my name is Gay Riddy. Gary T. Gary T. Nah, I guess it wasn't Tatis. Was it
I
Alvarado?
swear I saw somebody go off.
I guess we didn't go back far enough. Jeez. I'm just ruining everything right now. Alright, Dave Square, take it away. I'll hop back in.
You're just getting into your own head, Ryan.
Yeah. Thanks, Ducky.
Looks like Snell Train's getting a 10-second penalty for causing a collision on lap 1.
Alloy, I agree. And Neil, Mullick says, can you please say Hasser the correct way on stream? Yes, Dave Hasser. There you go.
There you
Clip
go.
it. First time in, how many years have you been with OOR? Year and a half, 2 years?
2 years at least, I think.
First time on stream, right here, from the man that mispronounces everything, Dave Hasser. Hell of a task to hold up like that when you're a commentator, huh? I mispronounce everyone's name. I'm here to say it on live stream.
I agree with Ducky. We should have everybody jump into voice chat with us so we can learn how to pronounce their names.
I'm amazed that no one's hit us up. It might just be at this point, yeah, it's meme status, who cares?
Mullick, you're too intimidating. He was afraid to correct you.
Yes, Pat has 2 first names. Pat Thick. Thick boy. Let's go jump down to Grant Cleansing as he is on the bumper of Kenneth Portis. I like Jay's recommendation to include a voice recording of how your name is pronounced. Leave it to me to still get that wrong. We got Grant going through the Schumacher S, having an excellent exit there.
That's what I like about having such a simple name.
Dave Hale.
Yeah.
I've had people mispronounce my name, and I thought that it was easy enough, but I guess not.
Oh, Grant getting a bit of a better run. Oh, he's going to have to back off. Doesn't quite get around the outside early enough.
That was very close there, though. I thought we were about to see some sadness, but that was a good job pulling off and easing into the final S there.
I could have sworn I've corrected at least one or two people here. I mean, I don't know if Pat was just memeing when he said my name, but
I've never heard you correct anyone.
No matter who wins the race, the story of the night, Dave's last name.
At least for race one. Race one's highlight is learning that Dave's last name is pronounced Hasser and not Hassa. God, cue the Harry Potter memes. It's Hasser, not Hassa.
yeah.
If I don't see someone generate a meme about that in the party house, secret party house tomorrow, I'll be disappointed.
Jag, get on it, make a meme.
There is one already. Have you not seen it?
No, I haven't.
With your name pronunciation? No.
No. With, well, the GIF Thomas is referring to.
I didn't see what he said. Oh, yes. Yeah, I've seen that. I saw you post that a few days ago. That was gold. Let's go ahead and jump on board with Tatus Lucas as he is 2/10 right behind Tommy Kogan. Looks like he's got a little bit of a train building right behind him too.
Pat, you typed it right in chat, which is what I was referring to. So I don't know if you were just taking the piss at that point or if you actually knew the correct pronunciation.
Lebia sir, not Lebia saw. That's pretty good, Ducky. As Tatus says goodbye to that cone, maintaining his position. He is just a little over a second behind Thomas Brook, or Tim Brook, sorry, Tim Brook. Getting my drivers mixed up. Someone slapped me. Bit of a train for me here behind Tatus, though. Scott, I gotta say that's pretty interesting that you've had Scott pronounced as Rion. I don't know what the hell happened there.
I'll be right back.
Alright, take your time. Oh, alright. Patty, give me 6 minutes and 50 seconds, and I'll take a look at that. Today's homeschooling is Harry Potter Marathon. Hey, we're getting into the fall season here in the Western Hemisphere. Summer for you all. I don't know if that's a normal tradition to watch Harry Potter once it gets cold. Or colder, I suppose. Yes, it's in Secret Party House. Excellent.
Oh, it's great.
I look forward to seeing this.
I need to pay attention to that more often.
I live in the Secret Party House. Thrive in there.
You do.
Where's Tiago? I need Tiago in here. Is he in the chat? Between he, myself, Ducky, Moritz, I know that he's asleep right now. I could be pronouncing his name incorrectly too. Who else? God, there's a load of us that just constantly throwing shit up on there. Playgrounds are all closed here. Oh, that's sad to hear. I'm hoping that within the next year or so we can get to a point where we look back at all of this, have a good laugh, get back to some normalcy. But as we dip our toes back into racing, it looks like we have a few positions that are being fought for. The top 3, as we predicted before. Renato.
So close.
So close. Renato taking first. We have Riley behind him. Hamza following in suit at P3. All within a second of one another, with Hamza 1 second away from Renato. Aside from that, we have Tim Brook, who is 2/10 behind Kenneth Portis. Let's go ahead and jump on board there, and then we'll hop back on with the top 3 that we have. See if they get caught up on the final chicken here.
Looks like Lucas decided to mow the lawn, lost a few spots.
Hey, someone's got to do it. And the beauty with this is that we do have 2 races, so we start here with the 20-minute, obviously, and then we go right into the 40. Sorry to hear that, Pat. That's unfortunate. These cars have air conditioning, don't they? Thought it was built in, because you always see those fans pointed at the driver. Ooh, we got a car going wide there. Was that Tatis? I believe it was. Let's go ahead and watch the replay here. I'm going to go from the helicam. Is he going to get squirrely off the curb? Let's see. Yeah, that's easy to do. That, like we said, very difficult track. Certainly one that will catch you there at turn 4. All right, let's go ahead and jump back up to the top 3 battle right now. Riley Murdoch.
It's even closer.
Munching at the bumper of Renato. Oh my God, he's so close. He's going to get a run here. Let's go ahead. Jump to helicam. A battle of who will break last.
Oh my God.
Oh. It looked like a tiny bit of door banging there, and they finally just follow right back into suit with one another. Hamza looked like he could have potentially taken a spot there, with Riley having a bit of issues as he caught a tiny bit of contact from Renato. And I wonder if that is going to pass as a racing incident where nothing will happen, or if someone is going to catch a 5 to 10 second penalty. I would assume 5 second, as they're both driving and still in the same position, if anything happens at all. But
Yeah,
Passer,
I would
Dave,
guess
what do you
just
think?
Yeah, I think that's nothing. Well, the stewards may have a look at it, but I think that was just tough racing. That chicane's really tough to go 2x2 in, as I found out in my race. Murdoch did well to kind of get back on the racing line and have Gulzar have to back out, keep him behind. Didn't lose 2 positions in that scenario. So, yeah, the stewards may have a look at it, but I don't want to speculate as to what they're going to do. Like you said, everyone's still in position, so I think fair play. This is the finals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to watch this here through the Schumacher S, and then we're going to jump down to the battle between P8 through P10, as it looks very close. I'm sorry, P7 through P9. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump down with Keith Briscoe.
Yeah, Keith had a bit of a rough start. I think he was maybe involved in something or had to avoid, because he was about P8 or 9 when he started, and then it's down in 11 or 12 there after the first couple laps. So he's working his way back up. He's chasing down Brooke right now, so still some room to go. He can see a couple cars in front at least, so a bit of a target for him here. Only a minute left though, so that's going to be a bit of a challenge. We have seen Brooke make a couple mistakes, so maybe there's an opportunity that presents itself. Does have Alvarado right under his rear wing too. He's gonna have to be careful here.
Yeah, Nicholas Alvarado certainly proving that he is a very quick driver right behind Keith Briscoe. But then again, everyone here is very quick. So lots of talent and nipping at the heels of everyone, waiting for that tiny incident that could just throw you off the track a tiny bit. Take that spot, climb the ladder.
So Murdoch back within half a second at the front. Gulls are within 3/10, so that battle is very much not over.
Let's go ahead and jump on board with Riley. And we'll watch this here through to the finish of the race.
Gulls are probably in the best position of the three. I think Murdoch's probably a bit too far back now to make anything happen. But Gulls are there, can apply some pressure.
You know, I think with most of the races, you know, none of these drivers ever had to really worry about cars being this close. So it's fun to watch them driving so close when usually they all pull away.
Yeah, I completely agree.
I feel like the red split had a few close races once Murdoch joined the mix there at the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of added another quick element that kind of forced these guys to be on their A game, but they finished 1, 2, 3 here. Dornell's, Murdoch, and Gulzar. Super close. That must have been fun for those guys.
Sam Snelltrain pulling in at P4. Grant Cleansing will take P5 as we have a little battle here between Kenneth Portis and Tim Brook. Kenneth is going to take P6, Tim P7, Keith Briscoe P8, Nicholas Alvarado 9, Tadas Lucas 10, Tommy Kogan crossing the line P11, and then Zach Patterson and Colin Johnson will wrap up the grid. Zach will take P12 and Colin will take P13.
I don't know if anyone mentioned it, but it's Tommy's birthday today, so happy birthday, Tommy.
Happy birthday, Tommy. All right, let's see here. Fastest lap of the session was a 53.565, who was held by Hamza Golzar. Yeah, PJ, that's so true. Granted, we haven't driven in that with the exception of Hasser, but the finals are intense because you get guys who are winning races and then you're battling with everyone. So yeah, absolutely spot on there. Who is going to take the penultimate lap? Dave Hasser, can you go through the rule on this one? I think we were a little confused with this qualification.
So there's no real qualifying. So basically we just need... So what they do is they have the person who's going to be pulled from the reverse grid. So in this case, whoever finished P10 just has to go out, set one valid lap just so that the session is valid. It ticks over properly. Once that happens, we're all good to go. The timer will run out. And then race director will call the order once the race session starts.
Got it. Okay. Good to know. Thank you.
So this is a format we've used in previous seasons. This year, you guys probably only saw the Q2. So that's where 13 and below go out and qualify again.
Mm-hmm.
Previous seasons, we've done this format where it's just a reverse. So you just need someone to set a valid lap in qualifying just so that the sessions don't get all messed up. And then go from there. So this is just a slow lap. Make sure it's valid. Well, this is his out lap, but his first fast lap doesn't have to be fast, just has to be valid. And then everything is fine.
Taking it nice and easy. If you need a snack or bio break, take it now. And we'll be back in roughly 5 minutes when the race starts. So I'm curious, while we're waiting for the second race, what is everyone's favorite racing movie? Is there even a good racing film out there, or car movie, or no favorites?
I mean, I really liked the Senna documentary, but I don't know if you're considering that. Like, are you want like a just straight up fiction movie?
I'll take whatever.
Then I'd go Senna.
I know that we're anxiously waiting on the Schumacher documentary, and that comes out. How much longer until that? Not too much. I think it's a few weeks. Hasser, do you remember?
I remember seeing the preview, but I don't remember seeing the date, so I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
As far as racing movie for me, I haven't seen a ton. I've only seen like one or two of the Fast and Furious, if those count as racing movies. I'd probably say Ford versus Ferrari. I really enjoyed that one.
That is a clutch pick right there.
What about you, Ryan?
The Talladega Nights.
Oh, Truth in 24 is also really good. The one that Jay said in chat.
Is Truth in 24, is that an old film? That's about Le Mans, right? Or Le Mans?
It is, but it's not old. It's like 2010, some maybe.
Oh, that's
I'll
not
look
old
it
at
up.
all. Yeah, Patty knows what's up. Talladega Nights. I love that movie. It's so good.
2008 was the first Truth in 24, and then they did a second one in 2012.
Okay.
They follow the Audis.
I'm sorry, I stepped away from the screen, so I didn't see. Did you talk about Adrian's recommendation, Fernando on Prime? I assume it's just Fernando.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Is that all about Alonso?
I would assume so.
I would too. I was just curious. I've been wrong before. I'm surprised Tatis didn't just wait.
It looks like it is all about Alonso.
Oh, it's a whole season, a series.
Interesting. I might have to watch that.
They've got 2 seasons.
Wait, Dag, Tokyo Drift. Are you being serious? Because that, out of all the Fast and the Furious movies, I think that's my favorite aside from Fast 5. Fast 5 I found entertaining. September 15th for Schumacher. I knew it was close. Go ahead, Dave.
I feel like I just get confused on the Fast and Furious movies now. I mean, 1, 2, and 3 are the only ones I can remember, like, for sure which one they are.
So
After
1, 2,
that-
Tokyo Drift?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're just so confusing after that. Dag's got to be joking, right?
No, I mean, if he probably is at this point. Little Bow Wow standout performance. Yeah, I liked Tokyo Drift when it came out, but I was also young as hell. So
I liked his Hulkmobile, right? Wasn't
Yeah.
that his car?
yeah, he had the hands bulging out of the side.
Yeah, that was solid.
Yeah, best soundtrack out of any of the movies too. Let's be real.
That's true.
Monica! I agree, Donald. That was spot on. Yeah, Teriyaki Boys killed it best soundtrack out of any Fast and the Furious movie. I kind of stopped after Fast 5. No, Fast 6 after Paul Walker passed away, because it just seemed like it was getting a bit memical, if that's a word.
Was
put it
that
there?
was that the one where they like drove a car between two buildings, like two
skyscrapers? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
So outrageous.
yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. But it's all good fun. If you know that you don't need to expect much, then so be it, right? But yes, Ford versus Ferrari, phenomenal. Great movie. And we're back to racing. Let's see. Are we going to get stubby holders, ladies and gents?
They're
They
set
don't
up for
exist.
failure here.
Come on. Come on.
And it's reverse top 10. I don't know if we said that in this. So top 10 reverse, 12, 13, stay where they are. 11, 12, 13, stay where they are.
Oh, Tim, you squirrely man. I thought you were going to ruin it. So far, so good.
Oh my God, is Mullet gonna have to pony up?
Mole, are you here?
No.
Hold on. Where are you going, safety car? Wait! We were so close! No! Oh.
Close enough.
Dude, this was the cleanest lineup that we've had all season. Oh, that's disappointing.
See, that's why I say Mullick is the one in the safety car. He noticed how straight the line was. He's like, oh shit, I gotta move.
He's watching the stream. He's like, yeah, nah, we can't have this. Don, I rewatched the Fast and Furious movies a couple weeks ago. My brain has turned into mush. Like I
Because of all
said,
great action.
yeah, of course. You don't expect much. It's fun. Did we miss anything else? Wait, is the stream stuttering? Chat, let me know if the stream is stuttering. It looks clean, but I saw it jump a tiny bit there. Ooh, another very good race movie while we're waiting for the start here, Rush. I thought Rush was phenomenal. Did you guys see that?
I still have
did
not seen that one. No.
Not. I think it's on Netflix right now.
Yes, that Rush is on Netflix. It's the James Hunt, Niki Lauda story. Phenomenal. It's so good.
You know, I'm gonna feel a little ashamed to bring it up, but the cheesy action of Days of Thunder. Anybody?
Dude, PJ literally just said the same thing. That is the one
Did he?
racing movie. Yes, he did. That is the one movie I've tried to find. It's not anywhere. I can't rent it. I can't purchase it. I don't know. I need to go on Amazon and find it. But yeah.
It's so good.
Oh, Drive is, yes, great movie as well. I agree, Don. Completely agree. All right, Mr. Hill, I believe it's your turn to call out the start of this race.
Oh my God, I'm so scared.
And yes, PJ, I completely agree. It's nowhere.
All right, so they're all coming down towards the start line. We've got Lucas, Alvarado, Briscoe, Brooke, Portis, and we've got Green. Looks like everybody got a pretty good start, kind of staying where they are. Let's see how many cars go wide into turn one here. Oh, we got somebody mowing the lawn. McLaren on the left-hand side. Oh, we got contact between the Hondas. Who knew? I didn't see which one that was that got spun around.
Looks like it was Tatis Lucas. We're going to go with the replay here.
Yes. Yep. Oof.
Bit of contact from the start, and then looks like he was hit, bumped on the nose, potentially by Riley Murdoch. Tim Brook, I didn't catch the number there.
Yeah, it might be Murdoch just based on the running order at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, for contact in turn 1, the sadness wasn't too bad. They didn't collect very many people, so that's good.
I've never heard of Stan. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I've never heard of Stan either. Looks like everybody's spacing out quite a bit, or quite nicely. So hopefully nothing too crazy will happen.
Well, you best knock on wood there, Mr. Hill, because as is tradition, race 2 has always been the spiciest of both, despite the fact that it is the longer of the 2 races.
Spicy.
Oh, Tyson says he's in Australia, so it must be a streaming service down there that we're not familiar with.
Does it stand for something, or is it just Stan?
Gulls are making quick work of this group up into P3 already.
Looks like he just had to slam on the brakes to not hit Brook.
Yeah, brakes on the Aston seem to be fairly decent. Much better than the Beamer.
That's a low bar, my friend.
I was waiting for it.
Is it safe to say most cars have better brakes than the Beamer?
Let's be real, every car has better braking than the Beamer. Yeah, that bar doesn't get much lower. I'm very curious to see how the new M4 GT3 compares to the M6. And I wonder if it's going to be more nimble.
Yeah, I don't know that it's that much smaller physically. I mean, it looks smaller, but I think in reality it's not that much different.
Right.
I've driven the iRacing one a bit, but not enough to really have a good idea of how to compare.
Enjoyable?
Comparing across, yeah, it's definitely fun. Comparing across sims is always tough too.
Mm-hmm. I think the toughest has been trying to compare AMS2 and ACC because it's such different games. But I mean, I've had a ton of fun with AMS2, and I really hope we talked about this in the Pro-Am splits, but I hope that they bring the C8R into ACC. But Dag also mentioned that the C8R GTE spec is too expensive to be categorized as a GT3. So that may take it out of the running, unfortunately.
Apparently Pat is sensitive about it being called a game, not a sim.
Did I say game? Whoopsies!
How dare you, Ryan?
Leave it to me. I'll be the fall guy.
It's all your fault.
Oh well. Anyways, back to the racing here. We have a very tight grid. Looks like we have the top 4 all within a second of one another, very similar to the previous race. Nicholas Alvarado is at the pointy end, followed by Tim Brook, Hamza Golzar, and Keith Briscoe. So I'm curious, with the Lambo, that is the only Lambo that we've seen out of all the North American splits here. Is it truly a beast when it comes to setups? Or is it not terrible, it just comes down to the driver?
I've heard it's a bit of a diva on setups, but once you get that, it's not too bad. So hopefully Team Lambo has figured it out by this point in the season and have the car dialed in for this week and next week. Keith seems to be working just fine. He's going to try and sneak in while Brooke and Gulzar go side by side here. If he can capitalize on a mistake as they touch, Briscoe gets right up under Brooke. He's going to go inside. Is he going to get there? Oh, not quite.
It's so close. He's showing that he has the pace, that he can definitely poke his nose in at one of these points when the two of them are battling to potentially take one or maybe even two positions. Nicholas Alvarado capitalizing on the battles that are happening behind him as he pulls away a tiny bit. Tim Brooke is now roughly 0.6 behind. Not necessarily as close as they were previously. If we take a look at the chat, it looks like Pat and Philippa were discussing the downfall of the Lambo. It looks like the rear tires just munch on tires like crazy. And we have Tim
Looks like
Brooke.
Cornelis trying to get around Briscoe.
Saw a few tires in the sand there. I believe it was from Tim Brooke, as he was able to keep his car straight. Because if any of the others hit it, that would be game over. Oh, interesting. Engine is essentially on top of the rear tires. They get a bit hot. Philippa says setup is important just because of tire wear. It eats the rear tires and changes balance very suddenly. Yeah, I mean, to Jay's point, I agree. On the short races that I've taken it out, it seems like a very fun and nimble car and decent for sure. So, I don't know. I'm curious to see how the Lambo handles. I may dip my tootsies into the Lambo pool next season.
Yeah, it was sort of an oh boy.
Oh no, what the hell just happened?
Oh.
Are we going to get a safety car? Is he going to start moving? Nope. Alright, that was just a bit of sadness. Let's go back 20 seconds. Where did this happen? Did he catch a curb? Oh no, it was the rear
just
quarter
sent
panel.
it up the inside.
Yep.
Oh, and then gets really collected by the other McLaren.
Snell train.
Poor
Got him pretty
Honda
good.
gets turned there.
All right. Oprah's going to come out and give out some penalties here shortly. So we'll see the red flags on the right side of our driver's name tags.
Pat is saying that was a bonk, not a boop.
Yeah, I would second that. Hell of a bonk. It wasn't a Hulk slam. I think that's the penultimate smash. But aside from that, let's go ahead up to Hamza Golzar, who is trailing Nicholas Alvarado closely in a little bit. Oh, that got spicy. Whew. All right. Let's go to the cockpit view real quick. Oh, man, that was close. Pat, don't let any of this be taken for slander. I am genuinely curious.
Andy's not here to defend the Lambo, so it's open season.
I'm sure I'll see an @ one of these days in the OOR Discord, but we shall see. Man, you really want to start something? Just talk about bonnet cam in the dirt chat. Mic drop.
What happens?
Oh, you get torn apart and you start a civil war in that chat. That is what happens. Hell of a game. Sorry, hell of a sim. Sorry, Pat. Hell of a sim.
I think Dag makes a valid point that he's pretty sure O'Hara could drive any car.
Oh, absolutely. And then
Oh, look what you did,
Don.
Ryan.
See,
You
look,
started
I
it.
told you. I told you. You want to start some shit. You say that bonnet cam is fun to drive in any sim. And immediately you'll get at least 3 to 4 people who are triggered and then 10 people who will chime in on the conversation.
Let's see. It looks like Briscoe got a 15-second penalty for that collision with Dornelis.
Don, you're not wrong. Cheat to win, baby. Let's jump on board with Grant Cleansing. See how he's going with the Nissan. Does everyone see Dag's message there? Although after Hasser, O'Hara could be O'Hare. This is true. No one corrects anyone. I don't know. It's O'Hara for now. Or Andy. We're just going to go on a first name basis.
What if he actually hates Andy? What if he goes by like Drew or something?
Or
and we just
Andy.
never knew.
Or Andrew.
Everything's a lie.
Andy Roo. The possibilities are endless. Smith put it on the front row of pro finals with bonnet cam last night. I'm telling you, bonnet cam is money. You could hit anything and it doesn't matter because you still see everything. Which
Apparently Smith cheated then.
it's offered. Is it cheating?
No, I know. Right, exactly. If it's an option, how is it cheating?
Exactly. And we have Philippa in the chat cleaning everything up, so there is no confusion. The man's name is Andy. If you want to play Bonnet Cam, go play GT Sport. I'll play Dirt Rally 2.0. Thanks, though. Ooh, this is getting spicy. Let's go Helicam. Oof. These two drivers are putting on an absolute clinic. Because being that close going into the chicane, final chicane of Nürburgring, and being able to keep that distance, very impressive. Look at this, gents. Dave Squared, I have started a civil war in the chat.
What have you done?
What'd I tell you?
You knew what you were doing.
I knew exactly what I was doing. I saw a fire and I threw kerosene on it, alright? And then I put a propane tank next to it. So what? Who cares? Fantastic battle here. So we're going to jump back to Grant Cleansing, but I also may jump over to Colin Johnson. And interesting point here versus the second race of the Pro-Am splits. Oprah Winfrey has not shown up with all the penalties.
Well, now you just cursed it, Ryan.
That's what we're here for. Just embrace it, Dave.
Okay. Tommy Kogan up to P8 on his birthday. How exciting is that?
Happy birthday, Tommy. Alright, let's go. Colin Johnson is slowly climbing. I don't want to leave this battle, though. Alright, we're going to make it through the Coca-Cola curve into the home straight, and then I want to jump down to Colin Johnson, because he's making very good progress currently.
I'm impressed with how close he's managing to drive there
Hamza?
and not make a mistake.
Oh, it's phenomenal. The man is, like I said, these two putting on a clinic.
Pro for a reason.
Yes, absolutely. All right. I want to pull away, but I don't. What do I do? All right. Let's keep watching this for a little bit. It's too good. Alright, we're getting ridiculous with names now. Okay, so I believe that these two have found their happy place. Let's go ahead and jump on down to Colin Johnson and see how everything's going there. Again, very impressive as you see the bulk of the group all within essentially the same sector throughout the majority of every lap. Love to see it. Love to see this amount of competition, especially nearly halfway through the race. So, Dave Hasser, favorite car to take through NURBS? What would you prefer to take through here? I know that you've driven it through. You've driven the Beamer. You've had the Nissan GTR. What else? I won't mention the other. But anything that you prefer to take through here?
I had a really fun race in the Porsche one time. Not in OOR, but in another league.
Okay.
It's fun. It's fast. This section is a little scary. I was following a Porsche in our first race, and he just exited stage right pretty quickly. So got to keep it under control, but Porsche feels really good around here. I drove the McLaren, didn't love it.
McLaren is tough. I would say the bulk of mid-engine cars on this track, incredibly difficult, especially due to the fact that you need to mount the curb going into the Schumacher S, and then with the final chicane going into the Coca-Cola curve. Very difficult.
I think my PB is actually with the Audi, despite
really?
what some may think, knowing me, but the Audi was fast around here. That's the one thing.
That goes to show that the Audi is a good car. It just, as we all say, where's Philippa with the Audi tings spaced out, that it happens. But the Audi is incredibly quick, and out of all the cars that I have driven through here, the Audi felt the best, but the personal best that I have currently is with the Beamer. Dave Hill, what about you?
Interesting.
Yeah.
I haven't taken too many cars around here. I did enjoy when we did like a public lobby and we did the Super Trofeos.
Ooh, yes.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. Super Trofeos is a class that is incredibly overlooked, but I apologize. Keep going.
Best time is probably in the Aston. Oh, there's a Porsche doing Porsche things.
Go ahead and jump back into the replay. We'll go cockpit view. What just happened? Did everyone see that?
Yeah, the rear view either glitched out. I think the rear view is glitching out based on replay. It's a few seconds behind.
Okay.
So yeah, Colin just caught the inside curb there and bounced his car, and that was it.
All
so
right.
Yeah, definitely a death trap.
To say the least. I'm very curious to take the Audi around this track now.
Ryan, you gonna go back to the Audi?
I'm like itching my neck. Like, you got any more of them Audis? Maybe, but at the same time, I want to try a different vehicle before I bring it home to the Audi. Wait, Philippa, it is not. It is not to the Widowmaker comment?
I think all
Death
the comments about the Porsche.
Yeah, I missed the connection with that comment. But I like the agility of the mid-engine cars, So we'll see. But getting back into the racing action, Colin Johnson currently 4/10 away from Tadas Lucas. Renato 4/10 away from Kenneth Portis. Riley Murdoch 7/10 away from Grant Cleansing. And Tim Brook. Let's jump up to him. I don't know how far away he is. Okay. 4.5 seconds away from Hamza. Go ahead, Dave.
I was just gonna say the time, but you beat me to it.
I apologize. Ooh.
No, I saw that happening.
Oh, is Hamza going to give that back up? No. We'll keep going.
I think he wanted to, but Alvarado was just too far in behind to let that happen.
Yeah, I agree. And the fact that Tim Brook is knocking on the door, you really need to go.
Yeah, Galzo's just going to get a penalty for that, I would imagine. So he's just going to have to scoot as far down the track as he can in the last 18 minutes here. See if he can mitigate the damage from any penalties.
What do we think? Tinfoil hats on. 10 second?
10 or well, I guess how far down did he end up?
I think probably only a 10. Like it wasn't super aggressive. So
Yeah, because Nicholas is still in P3. And to Hasser's point, it wasn't too
15.
aggressive.
He's getting a 15.
Did he really? Damn, that's a death sentence right here.
I mean, it was a bit of a dive. Like he braked pretty late.
I mean, sure, but I don't know. I don't disagree with what he did. It was just the way it was executed, it ended up poorly for him. It wasn't the fact that he did anything wrong.
all right, so we'll see how much of a gap he can pull here. Needs a second a minute, basically, from here on out.
Can you do it, ladies and gents?
If anybody in this race could do it, it would be Golzar. He's very fast.
I was going to say, I wouldn't count him out of being able to get most of that way. So
Yeah.
let's watch this here, especially with, like, Alvarado's in behind Brook, so he's going to have to clear him pretty quickly to kind of eat away at that gap. Otherwise, Dornells and Murdoch are still fighting through traffic, so it's definitely doable. Just gonna have to put his head down. Tim Brook's having a great race, by the way. I don't know if we've said that enough yet.
Not enough. He has been killing it out here right now. And I was just about to say, the fact that Grant Cleansing and Riley Murdoch made it through Sector 1, the first part of Sector 1 cleanly, phenomenal. These two were door to door, going through turn 1 and then again through turn 3. Very close battle here as well. I'm just reading over chat real quick, catching up. Alright, so as far as battles go, this looks like to be our closest, with Grant Cleansing trailing behind Riley Murdoch. It's something like this to be placed in a reverse grid seems incredibly difficult to try and climb back from P10 to P1. Riley Murdoch took P1 in race 1, currently P6 in race 2 with just under 15 minutes remaining. Just goes to show the talent that these drivers have, not even within OOR, but across sim racing, as Raggy said earlier, in the EU splits. So these guys are incredibly quick. Fastest lap of the session is currently a 54.5, and that is held by Hamza Golzar, who is currently in first without the penalty. We got Pat in the chat mentioning that Golzar needs to take the ankle weights off.
I mean, he's pulled almost a second in the last minute and a half here, so we'll see how close. Oh boy, 2.7 seconds now. I don't know if Brooke had a mistake or if Golzar's just hammer time here.
Let's go ahead and jump back 20 seconds, see if anything happened. And this is with Tim Brook on board with the Bentley. What the hell is going on?
Where we're going, we don't need ground.
Bought this new computer for a reason, not to shit the bed on the first stream, but whatever, that's fine.
Up to 3.2 seconds for Golzar.
So, Dave Hasser, to your point, he's doing exactly what you're saying, but I don't know if it's going to be enough for what he needs to keep that position.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get all the way to 15.
Yeah.
But he's definitely going to mitigate a big portion of that penalty.
Okay, so with that said, chat, how much of a gap do we think Hamza Golzar is going to pull between himself and Tim Brook? I'll be the first to put a bet down. I say 7 seconds by the end of the race.
I'm going to say he's going to get to 10.
Damn.
I'm also going to say 10.
Okay. All right, we got
Brooks
Pat.
going to have to deal with Alvarado coming up on him soon. These two are going to fight. Golzar's got clean air. He's never going to hit traffic.
Oh, that man is set until the end of the race. We got a few bets coming in here. Jay says RMA the PC. No, I've already wasted money on a hard drive, so I'm not doing that. Thanks, though. 7 seconds for Jay. 7 to 8 seconds for Pat. 8 seconds for PJ. 8.7 to be exact for Andy O. 10 plus for Adrian. And so far, that is it. Porcupine, take care. Thank you for stopping in. And we're going to keep watching this. Grant again. He is biting at the bullet right behind Riley Murdoch.
Miley Murdoch. Smurfing for Riley Murdoch in the finals here.
Who'da thunk? Words, they are hard.
They are.
But we'll go ahead and keep watching this battle for a tiny bit, and as is tradition, we'll jump back down to P7 with Grant cleansing.
JP. Miley Murdoch came in like a wrecking ball.
I didn't see any Jags out here.
Yeah, wrecking ball is Hudson.
Damn.
He earned the nickname. He's gonna keep it.
Remember the race at Zolder. I can't rhyme it any further.
I mean, he ended the race with like 45 seconds or something of
Oh, it
penalty. It was so bad.
Dude, it was legendary. Potentially in the history books of the most amount of pens in a race. Ooh, this is, speaking of pens, is getting close. Let's go ahead and take a helicopter view. Whew. I think that Grant could potentially be moving up a position by the end of the race, as he is proving. Holy. Whew. Let's see if he gets around him here at the final chicane. Fantastic exit there. See if he gets a good exit right here onto the home straight, crossing the start-finish line. Oh, no, he wants to dip his toes in the sand, build a sandcastle. So we'll take a look at him here in a few laps. Fantastic battle, though. As we go on board with Riley Murdoch, otherwise known as Miley Murdoch, trailing behind the Snell train. Oh, damn it, PJ. Why aren't you here live with us? All right. Next week, make it work with your schedule. Make sure the baby's cool. Hop on comms.
Golzar's up to about 5.5 seconds.
As is tradition, putting on a clinic. Damn it.
He gained like a second on that last one.
Yeah. But to Dave Hasser's point, I think the fact that Tim Brook and Nicholas Alvarado are battling is certainly helping out his chance to pull away.
Helps him out.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so just as a reminder, the gap that we had mentioned, Dave Squared said 10 seconds. And if I recall correctly, what did I say, 7 or 8?
I think you said 7.
Yeah.
Jay says 7. Pat says 7 or 8. JP is at 8. Andy is at 8.7. And Adrian Bourdon is saying 10 plus.
And for some reason, I'm currently getting 12 frames. What the hell is going on?
I think he's just going to get to 10 based on what he's doing right now. So,
excuse the stream, ladies and gents. I know that you're stuttering like a mofo right now. I don't know what's going on.
It's cleaned itself up here.
For you guys, yes.
Didn't feed the hamster. It's all the spyware Ducky put on it.
Apparently putting everything to 11 doesn't make for a good stream.
Yeah, maybe put the dial back just a smidge.
I'm sorry. A skosh, thank you. Okay, and it... What the fuck?
Is your computer getting too hot? Is it like underclocking itself to cool off?
Let me check. Oh, it's the GPU. Hold on.
Jay is saying it's too much porn. You got to close the tabs.
All right, look, I like that. That's something that I'm never giving up.
Adrian says Miley Rudock broke your computer.
Fuck me. Talk about karma, huh? Sorry, Miley.
So Golzar's gap is up to 6.5.
Wow, I thought I left this shit behind on the old computer. That's cool.
Up to 7 seconds.
Everyone has caught my my fault here that I have 30 pages of porn open. And that's why we're running at below 20 frames a second. What in the ass? So, yeah, take it away, Dave Squared.
Well, Gulzar's slowing down a bit. I think 7.8 seconds now. So 3 minutes to get 2 or 3 seconds to get us over the 10-second mark. If he does, that'll drop him back to P4. No, P5 or 6 actually. I think if he doesn't get to 10. If he does get to 10, he should stay in the top 5.
Yeah, definitely take a bit of the sting out of the penalty.
PJ speaking the truth in chat right now. Unfortunately, it's not like the 90s where you can just kick something and it works again.
To 8.3 seconds for Gulzar. He definitely is slowing down.
Alright, man. Leader is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
Dag in the chat saying this is what it's like in VR at dusk in the rain. Can't say I've experienced that, but if this is what it's like, F me.
To JP's comment about it being percussive maintenance, I've been able to prolong a computer's life at work that had a physical hard drive, like a spinning disk, by tapping it on the side, and it caused it to actually boot up. Give it a love tap.
Can confirm the love tap did not work.
He said the GPU is showing as being tapped out.
Yeah, we'll talk about that after this, though.
Okay.
Goals are up to 9 seconds.
Ooh, 9.1, yeah. You'll love to see it.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, I wanna be right.
Oh,
God.
Alvarado getting right up under Tim Brooks' rear bumper. Rear wing, rather.
.5 for Gulzar. Oh no, and Alvarado had to go wide.
Leader has finished the race.
Mowed the lawn. Oh, Oh, so close.
9.932.
9.9. Oh, man.
So I clearly lost that bet. That was close as hell, though. In terms of the bet. In regards to my computer, what the fuck? There you have it. No shadows for you guys next week. Let that be known.
So as things stand right now, we've got Golzar P1, Brook P2, Alvarado P3, Snelltrain P4, and Riley Murdoch in P5. I think with the 15-second penalty for Golzar, what are we thinking, 5th or 6th?
P5, I think.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, P5.
All right, let's take it to the garage, or the garage, as our friends overseas call it. Dave Hill, take away top 5, race 1.
Top 5 for race 1 is Dornelis, Murdoch, Golzar, Cleansing, and then Snelltrain.
All right, and then race 2, we have Tim Brook, Nicholas Alvarado, Sam Snelltrain, Riley Murdoch, otherwise known as Miley Murdoch, Hamza Golzar, and that wraps up your top 5. So, again, apologies for the choppy comic flip strip stream that you had for the last 3 minutes of the race there. We'll get it worked out for next week. Regardless, thank you for joining us, everyone. And we shall see you next week for round 2 to wrap up season 6. All right. Adios, guys.
Night.
See you guys.